posición con el primer hit del día.
Right, well, while we wait for Pancho to head us straight into the action, heat number 1 of round number 5, the conditions are looking super fun, very playful. The guys are going to be very confident. They're going to be wanting to hit those sections. A little bit smaller than yesterday, but hell of a competitive. And as we can see with the scores already lined up here in this heat number 1, where Daniel is dropping. Daniel
Who's that? Daniel.
Some big scores already with a 6.9 and a 6.75, and Sasha Damjanic only with a single wave score of 8-point ride. So it's all in for today. Round number 5, non-elimination. The winners of round number 5 will head into round number 7, and number 6 will be the reprecharge. Round number 6 will be the reprecharge round for the event. So yeah, that's a quick update from our side. Good morning and welcome. If you've just joined us, tune in, spread the love, tell everybody we are here, we are live, and we are full on into the action.
That's right, and make sure to go to the IBC World Tour website. You will find the same box of webcast box of YouTube, but right underneath there's the scoring system, and it's a very useful tool. I really recommend to watch the streaming through there, so you get to see what's going on live. Here comes Jordan Villalba.
Right, Jordan cruising down the line, the nice little right-hander, looking, waiting for that section, just misses it out a little bit. And we can just see a situation change there with Tanya being knocked back into second position with Nelson Nachos Flores, one of the 3 Chilean competitors in this heat, up against the Hawaiian Tanner McDaniel. So with a 7.25 and a 6.65, this heat is wide open.
Ya, esto es el regreso de Nelson Flores a las competencias internacionales. Había estado un poco apartado. Nelson Flores está ahora en la primera posición. Tiene 2 buenas olas de 7.25 y de 6.65. Y está también Sacha Damjanic, Jordan Villalba y por supuesto Tanner McDaniel. Estos son hits de 30 minutos, gente. Esta es una ronda de no eliminación, un formato que realmente se agradece mucho en este punto. Y en esta ronda vamos a ver a los top del circuito mundial del ranking 2019. Ellos ya están en esta ronda sembrados, así que vamos a tener nombres muy grandes como Ian Campbell, como Pierre-Louis Coste, Jeff Hoover, por supuesto Uri Badalón, Matías Díaz, Dudu Peda, Eder Luciano, Maxim Castillo, Tristan Roberts, Alan Muñoz, Sócrates Santana. Esos son algunos de los nombres que van a ver. Atención que se viene ola.
All right, this is Tanner up and riding, looking for that nice little sneaky left hander with a sweet little ball. Crunches into the barrel. Just, I don't know if he's going to make that one. It's a little bit too fast. It's a bit ambitious, but you know what? He has to get onto that leader card again. You want to secure yourself a position in round number 7. So winning this heat is really important. But Jordan Villalba, unfortunately, he's in combination land with needing a score for second position, 13.65. That is massive. So he needs to reset, have a good think about his plan of attack, and take it on again. Get new scores, new ways. 7 minutes to go. Not much time left. So unfortunately, Jordan Villalba needs to shape up and try and get back into the swing of things. Sasha Damjanic only with that single wave of 8 points. So it shows you the rides are there, the opportunities are there, and these guys are making the most of it, as we see with both Nelson and Tanner posting some of the highest scores we've seen in the event so far.
Well, Sacha just got this one wave, and it's definitely using that technique of waiting and holding the priority. Actually, he has the best wave of the heat. We saw a crazy barrel, a very nice looking barrel coming out with a backflip. So you can tell he's just definitely waiting for the best wave. And that's for me, like I said yesterday, and I always said, I admire very much the people that's capable to remain calm, wait, and hold the priority during a heat. And with so many things in stake, you know, I mean, it's the ranking. There's so many good things about advancing that gets you so nervous when you're going to serve, that for me it's really, I admire very much that technique. I am not capable to do it.
Yeah, the patient game is a difficult game, especially when you're in a contest environment like this. Sasha does have the priority, and he's going to be holding on to it because he knows he only needs a 5.65 for that second position. It's easy attainable. The conditions are really fun, so we'll see a lot more explosive surfing than what we saw yesterday. A lot more technical stuff being thrown down today. We'll see some spin in the pits to barrel combinations. We'll see a lot more backflips. We'll see a lot more air reverses as well. So today is like the fun day, the play day. Later on in the week, we're going to see Floppos. Well, yeah, later on next week, we will see Floppos in all her glory, the mighty fronton waking up again, and we'll see the gnarly ways that we want to see this place to be. Yeah, so today, all the riders having some fun, having a good time. Less than 5 minutes to go. Not much happening in the scorecard at this moment. Nelson Flores still sitting pretty with a total score of 13.9. Right hot on his heels, Tanner McDaniel with a 13.65. Two of the highest score combinations during the entire course of the event so far. And that Sasha, told you guys yesterday, he's a bit of a dark horse. You got to watch him. I've got some money on him, and I reckon he can really break some hearts, and he knows his wave. He's playing the patient game, holding on to the priority for a very long time, forcing the other guys, Begonia, to be working under priority, having only the sniff of the ways that aren't so good, the in-between ones. Maybe we're going to see some action here.
Aquí viene entonces, él es justamente de quien estábamos hablando, Sacha Damianic, hacia la izquierda. Estraba en un tubo, completado con un giro reverse. Vamos a ver qué opinan los jueces. Este es el backup score de Sacha. Creo que perdió la prioridad ahí. Tal vez no era la mejor ola, pero vamos a ver qué ocurre. Aquí viene Blanco, Nelson Flores, el líder de la serie.
All right, Nelson locking into a nice little barrel. Lots of speed there. Hooks a loopy roll. Lands on the back of the wave. Not getting anything on that. So you can see the frustration of Sasha Damjanic, knowing that he needed to capitalize, holding that priority for so long. Needed a good backup score, 5.65. Unfortunately, the wave just not delivering. Running away from him. He was stuck behind the white water. Managed just to get around it, but the barrel's all gone. And unfortunately, just a little spin. So that's not going to help him. He's probably will have that third priority again. And Tanner and Jordan sitting with first and second priority. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go in heat number 1 and round number 5. We'll be seeing through round number 5 today. And then we'll be waiting for the new swell. But it will be announced officially as what the rest of the schedule will be for the week. So keep a keen eye on all the IBC social media platforms, and also head over to ibcworldtour.com.
Yes. The score just dropped. It was a 5.40 for Sasha, not enough to get the second position and qualified. So 2 minutes and a half remaining, and these are, I would like to repeat, these are 30-minute heat, non-elimination rounds. And we are seeing the top riders along with the guys that coming from the previous rounds. And here comes, this is Sasha starting his campaign. Let's see what he does. Yeah, a backflip, well executed, combined with the roll. Let's wait. Well, I mean,
yeah, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. Look, any two-wave combination on this wave has the judge's attention.
It might be it. It might be this 565 that he's looking for. It might be it, and he probably will knock Tanner from the second position and from the competition.
Hold on, Tanner's riding down the line of this one. Lots of speed, hits it. Look at that backflip, classic Tanner McDaniel style. Lands back into the pocket. Ladies and gentlemen, that is as good as it gets.
Actually, wait a minute, people. Final minute, vote, and here comes. That will be Nelson. This is tough. Okay, a minute and a half.
Look at the paddle battle. Look at the paddle battle for priority, Begonia. Look at that. Both Tanner and Nelson smashing it.
Yeah. Okay, so there's 3 scores that we're waiting for. I mean, not. Sasha already dropped, and it was a 6.10. Got him the first position. But wait a minute. Here comes the answer of Jordan Villalba. He's a local. He's not going to stay cross hands there. Not much there. Oh, man. I'm just so sorry for him because he wanted it so much. He wanted to show the world how he can dominate this wave. But yeah, he hasn't been too lucky. And wait a second. Okay, so last wave of Tanner McDaniel, that crazy high backflip, he got a 9. So beautiful score there for Tanner. And we're waiting for last wave of Nelson. Let's see if he can get that score. I think already dropped. I'm gonna check. You guys can also check. Yeah, last wave of Nelson is a 6.40. It's not enough, and he's in the 3rd position. Can you believe that? I do. I can't believe it. This is classic Tanner.
Yeah, you can never count Tanner out. What a beautiful backflip. What a beautiful wave exchange between all these athletes. Jordan Villalba, unfortunately, not being able to get any scores, but Sasha, Nelson, and Tanner battling really hard Begonia, and what a good heat. Tanner McDaniel with a 9 point and a 6.9, and Sasha with an 8 and a 6.1. Massive scores.
We're gonna hit a quick commercial break and gonna be back in no time. Don't go anywhere.
All right, welcome back. Round number 2, heat, round number 5, heat number 2. And it's been technical. It's been incredible. Fabio, you've been watching. How good was it last heat?
Man, it's been fantastic. Today we're going to see the guys flying and flying high, man. Flying high.
Exactly, and Tanner just showed us exactly how high you can fly on a mid-sized wave. You managed to get that massive projection on the backflip, lands straight into the bowl, turns around in the bowl, and comes back out. That is just as good as it gets.
Man, amazing lines, amazing waves, and the Chilenos is going nuts as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Was pretty hard to Tanner to make this hit on first place, I can tell you.
Absolutely. All right, guys, take us into the action on the water. Let's see who's in the next heat. Heat number 2, round number 5, Fabio. It is Alan Munoz, one of the pride of Chile. Socrates Santana, aka Sock Dog, all the way from Brazil. Miguel Rodriguez and Manuel Cepeda. So once again, a stacked heat on this one. I will never forget Alan Munoz's massive air reverse a couple of years ago. We were standing on the rocks looking at it and just see someone disappear, and all of a sudden this massive rotation in the air. It was big. It was a big day. It was beautiful.
Very big, and I can tell you, I don't know how he didn't break anything on his body, man.
Yeah, that was incredible. Incredible. So yesterday we saw a lot of action. We saw different floppers yesterday than what we're seeing today.
Yeah, today I think the waves are a little bit smaller, but there is so many good waves still, and the guys will go for the flips, go for the airs and 3-6 airs. We're gonna see a lot of action today. And now we have Alan Munoz against Socrates Santana, Miguel Rodriguez and Manuel Cepeda. Will be a very tough hit. Temos hoje agora o Socrates Santana, né? Vou falar aqui um pouquinho de português. O Socrates acabou de vencer o campeonato lá da etapa do Brasil. E lá vem ele na onda, ó. White is on the wave. Socrates looking already for a flip. Did a good flip. Not a big wave, but it was a good start for Socrates.
Yeah, it's a good way. He just got, I think he only got here last night, so it's a good way to get rid of the travel dust and get yourself going. Get your scorecard just rolling and just keep busy. But that's the way these guys open their accounts, and they open it up not with a roll, but with an ARS or a nice flip.
Yeah, for sure. The guy who needs to win this heat needs to do a flip. We have a red on the wave again to the left. Let's see what Alan Munoz come.
All right, just disappearing a little bit off there in the background. We'll try to get that replay. But man, pretty good day so far. Beautiful morning once again. And we're in the second heat of round number 5, Fabio.
Yeah, and today they have 30 minutes to choose the best score. They can surf 12 waves in 30 minutes, and the best 2 scores will count. So, again, Dion, you have to choose the correct wave, man.
Absolutely, and priority is very important. We saw the previous heat, Sasha Damjanic holding on the priority for a very long time. Unfortunately, he got onto a wave and unfortunately couldn't get that score that he really needed. Put a lot of pressure on himself, and he just managed to get a wave closer to the end of the heat and sneak back into that second position. So priority with a 30 minutes 4-man heat. Here we go. Miguel Rodriguez up and right, a good looking frame. Can he get into the barrel? Fortunately not, just racing a little bit away from the wave, and just not happening for him right now.
The first wave of Alan was pretty good. He got 7 points, so he's in first position now. Socrates in second, and let's see what's gonna happen with Miguel's score. Will be a nice day, man, for sure it will be. And we have some really tough hits. So the only first place goes directed to the round 7.
That's correct.
And you have to surf a lot to do that, because it's the wave riding. It's all went ballistic today, so you have to surf good, choose the best wave to be first place and go direct to the round 7. Otherwise you're gonna be on the round 6,
which is your reprecharge, and if you don't make that one, you are definitely going home. Right, well, let's go through schedule. Let's go through the heats for today. In round number 3, heat number 3 coming up, we've got Gabriel Braga up against Ian Campbell, Kevin Torres, and Jan Solane, another humdinger of a heat. And heat number 4, Tristan Roberts, Brahim Idish, Alan Espinoza, and Jon Aymar. They're just getting crazier and crazier. And heat number 6, number 5, PLC, Jeff Hubbard, Diego Sepulveda, and Moises Silva.
What a heat that one, Dion. My God.
But this is like an info commercial. But wait, there's more. Maxime Castillo, Joshua Toledo, Dave Hubbard, Sergio Alonso in heat number 6. It's insane.
It's insane.
And these last 2 heats will be your favorite. We got Uri Valadao, Matias Diaz, Lionel Medina, Amaury Laverne, and the last heat of the day, Dudu Pedro, Eda Luciana, Neva Romero, and Rodrigo Silva.
Yeah.
It is a final on a final on a final on a final on a final.
For sure, we have 8 heats, 8 finals, man. Anyone on this round can win the contest, for sure.
Yeah.
A gente tem aqui hoje baterias realmente que parecem ser finais, porque como o Dion leu aqui pra gente, o Uri Valadão tá numa bateria muito pesada com o Matias Dias, o Lionel Medina e o Amaury. A gente também tem outra bateria aqui também, o Pierre junto com o Jeff, o Diego Sepúlveda e o Moisés Silva. A gente tem Dudu Pedra junto com o Éder Luciano, 2 brasileiros, junto com o Never Romero e o Rodrigo Silva, um chileno e um venezuelano. O Tristan Roberts junto com o Brahim Duz. Então, com o Alan Espinosa e o Jon Omar. E o Jon foi o atleta que perdeu e teve a chance por ser o melhor atleta no terceiro lugar das baterias, e voltou e foi muito bem na bateria. Então, assim, só baterias finais. E dentro d'água agora a gente está com Sócrates Santana, local do posto 5. Ele acabou de vencer o campeonato, primeira etapa do circuito brasileiro lá no Brasil. Ele está com sangue nos olhos. E a gente tem o Alan Munhoz, que conhece muito essa onda. Ele é conhecido por um aéreo que ele deu aqui em Arica, fenomenal, que ele voou muito. Vamos ver, let's take a minute to see what these guys are gonna choose in the water.
Yeah, Alan Munoz clocking a nice 7-point ride there and bumping himself into the first position. But you see, nobody has a second wave score yet. So and I think Socrates will be looking for a much higher score than his 4.75. Manuel Cepeda, he knows his wave. He's a very chilled, quiet guy, and he's nice and relaxed. He's sitting a little bit off screen to the right, and he's waiting for that big left. He must have seen something somewhere that the other guys haven't seen. He like I said, he knows his wave really, really well. So he might just wait for that one or two specific waves that he knows will suit his style of riding to be able to give him maximum score opportunities.
For sure, especially today, it's smaller than yesterday. You have to choose, and you have to balance yourself under the rift. Maybe some waves it's out of your eyes, but the local guys, man, they know how to choose. They know what the judge needs to see, and for sure, if he do a barrel and another maneuver after the barrel, he gonna score a good score. Huh? He's gonna have a good score.
20 minutes, 30 seconds, Fabio. Nice 30-minute heats. Waves are a little bit slower, so it gives the guys a bit more of an opportunity to get an extra wave or two. That extra 5 minutes can make a massive difference, and we saw it in the last heat where the total wave exchange and a lot of shifting, as what we saw yesterday, happened kind of in the last minute and a half, and it was incredible to watch, and I can't wait for this to unfold here and for that extra 5 minutes to come into play.
Again, I want to say thanks for our sponsors. The Conde Arica is present by Pride Bodyboard. Sponsors is Gore, Corfo, Municipale de Arica e Parinacota, Armanda de Chile, Corporação Municipal Costa Chinchorro e Municipalidade de Camarones e a Cernatur, uma corporação de Hotel Antai, Red Bull, Indústrias São Miguel, Panamericana Hotel, Terraza Mestiza, Águas del Altiplano, Rancho Bodyboard Tools, Ola Violenta e No Surfing My Wave. I thank you so much to bring this again for the World Tour, the new IBC World Tour. And if you guys need some more information, go to our website. You're gonna have all the information over there. The next events and all the riders, anything you guys need.
That's great. Thanks for that. 19 minutes and a little bit of a lull in the action, but I'll tell you what, the lull, there's always action by this empanada food truck next to the commentary booth, and man, that was some delicious ceviche, some delicious a ceviche empanada. What?
First time I had this,
my mind was blown. I just actually want to put my bed there and stay there and just get fed empanadas like that.
For sure. Really nice stuff, man. The ceviche is unreal. We have a plan today. Huh?
Yeah,
we have a plan. After this,
we have a itinerary.
We need
a
a
culinary,
coffee and then
yes.
a ceviche.
Yes, and then we'll go visit some other place that we visited
Yeah,
previously.
there's a lot of places to go in Arica, man. A lot of places. We have the Morro de Arica, o Museus de la Cidade, o Cuevas de Anzota, o Humedal Sector Las Manchas, Presencias Tutelares e Caleta Camarones. There's a lot of story here around Arica, a lot of stuffs.
Well, let's talk about, while we're talking about history, Isla Alacran, where we're broadcasting live from, a couple of years ago they were doing some renovations. So the place have now been beautifully renovated. It's a nice promenade, it's looking great, but they were excavating, and then they found Chinchorro mummies from a very, very long time ago, a couple of 100 years, maybe even 1,000 years. I can't remember the exact facts, so I'm not going to say how long, but I remember clearly they found these mummies and they halted and stopped all of the construction, and it became an archaeological dig site with them finding these new things, because Isla Alacran used to be like a pirate haven back in the day. It used to be a place for all the pirates to get together, as we see Alan Munoz running down this one, and it's a nice right-hander, and once again just the cameraman not on our side this morning. I think he needs a cup of coffee.
for sure. But maybe we having a little bit of technical problems on these cameras, so we're gonna get back soon. Let's see what Alan. But I think Alan didn't make too much stuff because he's already pedaling out. So let's see what's gonna happen now. Yellow is pedaling, but Soccer choose to go right, and now we have the camera. Now we have Socrates going flying to the right and do a nice backflip, man. Clean stuff for Socrates. So he's gonna have 2 waves now. Let's see what's gonna happen. And Alan Munoz is still in first place, Socrates second, Miguel Rodriguez just 1 wave on third, and Manuel is still searching for his wave.
That's correct. So if we look at what Socrates just did, it's not the biggest floppers. It's the fun floppers, and he also used his priority. He waited quite a long time for this wave, as we see, maybe a 1 or a 2 wave set, and then he went right with some split peak action, but he got the better of that exchange, I'm sure, and that backflip on a smaller section. But again, as you said yesterday, even the smaller waves, because the power of this wave, it gives you so much speed. And if you see the projection that he had on that backflip, he landed it super clean in the flats, had a quick turnaround, and making his way back out there. So it'll be a good backup score for Socrates Santana as we wait for the scores to drop.
Now we have Manuel in the first wave going to the left. We missed the wave because of the camera, but I think he went to a barrel. Was a pretty little good nugget. Yeah, the guys, man, they need to choose like the wall one. You need the wall. You need the wall to make speed and hit the lip and do a good maneuver. But sometimes, man, there is a lot of barrels too. The first wave of Tanner, second wave of Tanner, he got a sick barrel on the small wave, like very on the reef. Oh, we have Alan Munoz again. Oh no, but man, the second wave of Tanner was insane, and it was small, was on the reef, very shallow. He controlled the board and did a very beautiful barrel, clean barrel. No white water on the wave. Was insane. I really like that wave.
Nice. I can hear you that you really love that wave. So, but it's always watching Tanner surf. It's you expect some standard, some level of riding from Tanner, and then he just exceeds your expectations even more. He's probably, I would say, if not the most technical rider out there. If you look how he executes some of his maneuvers and how quick and precise he is. Here we go, Alan Munoz up and riding.
Oh, they go left, couldn't see. And we have the yellow guy going right, Amarillo.
Miguel Rodriguez finally getting a little wave. Hopefully he can get something. Unfortunately getting nothing on this one. 13 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Heat number 2, round number 5. Socrates Santana with a 4.75 and a 4 with a total score of 8.75. And Alan Munoz with a 7 and a 1 with a total of 8. He only needs a 1.75 for the first position. And Manuel Cepeda only needs a 3.76. So it's all still open. It's wide open.
It's still open. And they have it's still 13 minutes. So a lot of time, a lot of actions. Let's see what Miguel is gonna do. And Manuel needs only 3.76. So, and Alan just got a wave. So we need to have his second wave score, the backup wave actually, third wave.
We'll wait for the judges to sort that one out. Alan Munoz and Socrates Santana is probably the 2 favorites to make it through this round. And here we go, Manuel Cepeda, the local man. As I said, he's going to be sniffing out the good ways. He knows his place, and boom, there he is in first place. I was just about to say that Socrates and Alan are probably the 2 favorites to make it out, and then was proved completely wrong.
Yeah, and we only have the first guy going direct to the second round, so just import first place, man. Doesn't matter. Need to wait, and Miguel can do it. Still can do it. So let's see.
12 minutes, Fabio. It's a lot of time, a lot of things can change within that 12-minute time frame. So yeah, it's wide open. Anybody's game. Miguel Rodriguez for the second place, he needs a 7.75. Alan Munoz needs a 1.75 for that second, and Socrates Santana a 4.3 for first position. It's all about first position moving into round number 7. And round number 6 will be the elimination round for the rest of the guys. So we're heading down to the business end of this as we see yellow.
Miguel doing a 360 at the start, going right, trying to find some speed and go for maybe a good air maneuver. Let's do it. Oh man, sometimes the right is kind of crazy, huh? You see the wall, but then the wall disappears. It's crazy. That's why I think that's why the riders look more for the lefts, because the lefts go
it's guaranteed.
on the rocks,
yes,
man.
Yes, it's almost guaranteed that it would somehow hit the reef, and somehow you'll get a barrel or a scoring opportunities. And again, you called it yesterday. You need a bigger way for the right-hander to hit the reef properly to give you that second section. Your first section on the takeoff is there, cool. But now your speed and your prime or your ultimate scoring opportunity is by that section of the second section.
For sure.
That's the one you want to hit with all that speed. And sometimes it just shows itself, and as you go, it just goes flat.
Yeah, exactly. So let's talk a little bit about Socrates, man, because Socrates, it's 2 times world champion, junior division.
Fantastic.
How's that?
That's fantastic.
Back to back, and
he's got such a story in the history, and please enlighten us a
man,
bit.
this guy, it's I like this guy. He comes from the favelas in Rio, and he charged so much. He's a GT introduced him to bodyboard, Guilherme Tâmega.
Right,
so
yeah.
this is a good story about this man. This little kid can charge very much.
Well, we've seen it over and over that he really can charge, and he holds himself very well between all the big names. And you know what? Socrates Santana has become a big name.
Yeah, a gente falou um pouquinho aqui do Sócrates. O Sócrates, ele é bicampeão mundial júnior e é um garoto que treina bastante, tem o bodyboard nos olhos. Ele adora surfar ondas pesadas, adora estar aqui em Arica. Ele chegou, teve um problema com o passaporte dele, então ele teve que fazer um passaporte novo às pressas. O Sócrates chegou ontem pela manhã aqui e já está dentro d'água competindo. Acabou de vencer uma etapa do circuito brasileiro, então o Sócrates tem tudo aí para ser um representante do Brasil muito forte mesmo. So the guys is still waiting. They have 90 minutes to go. Manuel Cepeda is in first place now. Socrates is in second. Alan Munoz in third, and Miguel Rodriguez in fourth. Like I said before, the only rider who got first place goes direct to the second round, the 7th round. Sorry, and though all those 3 guys goes against a 3-man hit on the 6th round. 6th round will be insane to end,
Yeah, that is either make or break. Make that heat, or unfortunately it's the end of your charge here at the 2022 Arica Bodyboard, and it's been a good day. It's been fun. Yesterday was super good, long day, some great action, a lot of riding, and it's once again like one of the highlights. It's just the technicality and the calmness of Amaury Laverne, and how good he is there. It's incredible to just see him take off on a wave, and how you pointed out where he lands his inward and he's immediately ready to attack whatever section is coming up. And that's just the mark of a champion.
Yeah, for sure. And still have some time. Manuel is still leading. Socrates on second. Alan Munoz third, and Miguel fourth. The ocean is pretty calm now. Huh? It's like Pacific Ocean. Yeah. Sometimes you think there's no waves, and then this big set comes.
Exactly. I mean, and this is probably one of those heats where you bang into that lull, the slow heat, and then the next heat will just have wave after wave after wave after wave after wave. Because the first heat was very busy. The second heat now, super slow.
Yeah.
I mean, if you see Alan Munoz, I think he's only taken 3 waves.
Yeah, and he has a 7. He has the best wave of the heat. So if he got a 1.75, he goes first. How tough is this?
Yeah, no,
How close
so
is that?
Close. It's so close. And Socrates Santana, he needs a 4.3 for that first position, and Alan needs a 1.75 for second. So yeah, that's how it goes. 6 minutes, just under the 7-minute mark here at Arica.
Yeah.
And
I was watching about the boards that the riders are using. I see like now today. Oh, maybe Miguel is on the right. Let's see what he can do it. Clean roll, and that's it. Was a good one, not so bad. He clean clean drop, bottom turn, looking for the lip. Did a good roll, nice clean. But I don't think he's going to first. Let's see. And we have Manuel Cepeda again for the left. Nice back flip, man. Manuel is choosing good waves.
He's definitely choosing
He's
good
in the
waves.
right spot always.
Definitely choosing good waves. And under priority, he's getting this score, and he's going to be, most likely will be extending his lead under priority. And Miguel Rodriguez, he did the best that he could from that wave. The wave offered him a roll section. He did a good projector roll, landed into the flats, controlled it well, and he's back out there. Alan Munoz, I think he's feeling the pressure a little bit, but he's a seasoned competitor, and he will wait. And I think he's probably learned a little bit from Manuel Cepeda that if it looks a little bit good this morning, it's probably going to be a good one.
For sure, and he have 7 points, so he got the first priority, and he needs to use these priorities for him. So let's see. Still 5 minutes. Anything can happen still. But I was talking about the boards. I see like it's very narrow, the boards of now. Huh? They're using narrow boards. Why you think they're using narrow boards now, Dale?
Well, I think specifically for this wave, it's a wave where you need to be able to generate a lot of speed. And the narrow boards with the quad channels or your bat tails, the crescent tails, will give you the most of that.
I
So,
only see. Sorry.
No. So I just think it's for this wave, you'll see the narrow boards, but you'll see Jeff Hubbard and you'll see Dub doing the bat tails, doing something a little bit wider with a bigger platform to land those maneuvers and for more comfortable landing. I guess being in the game for so long, split peak action. Who we gonna
Alan
stay
and
with?
Socrates. We're saying it, Alan. Nice wave. Let's see. Wow,
Beautiful.
man, how clean was that maneuver? Tell me.
That was really good. That was the Alan Munoz we know with a super clean ARS, lots of speed. Again, that channels and the narrow board and all of those little things coming to play, and a lot of speed. He was going at Mach 5, saw that section, hits it, landed it perfectly, came around, bang, thank you for coming. That will probably change his situation. Manuel Cepeda looking again.
Ooh, wow, nice wave for Manuel under priority too. Huh? He has second priority. Nice barrel, man. Really nice barrel. I don't know what's gonna happen now, man. Alan Munoz is, man, the wave. He couldn't do a barrel, but he goes straight to the backflip. And I think it was insane, and I think that's
crazy.
the judge needs to. That's what the riders need to show for the judge.
Yep, and Alan, I definitely think he took a page out of Manuel Cepeda's book. You saw him take on these little left-handers. He took this one. He got the reward. He'll definitely probably jump into that first position. But let's look at this replay quickly. Take us through this.
Oh man, look at how nice the bottom turn, looking for the lip. Perfect execution, like no water come from his board, and he landed on the rocks. Look at those rocks over there,
There's
man.
The keyhole. There's the keyhole. That's where you go in. The timing was so perfect. He hit it in a critical section, as exactly where you need to hit it. He was right there for that. Look at that, a big 6.85 for that one. So he's now projected into the first position with a beautiful 13. Here's Manuel Cepeda. He's just parking in the pit, super clean. Now it's pinching at the top. He's punching his way out of there. We're still with a lot of speed. Ends it with a quick little spinneroonie, slap the water. That was a really good barrel nonetheless.
And we have, I think, yellow on the right for the left. But you see the score. Oh, almost did. You see the score for Manuel Cepeda was the best wave of the hit that barrel. So the judge counting the barrels as well.
Absolutely.
You just need to be on the pocket, behind the peak, and you're gonna get the score. Let's see.
And Manuel was deep on that one. He was deep.
So deep.
It was deep,
It
and
was-
it's a justified score.
It's good. So he just needs 6.10. Still have time, 2 minutes. Let's see what's gonna happen. But Alan Munoz now has second priority Manuel, third priority. He can use the priority to still be in the first place, but we have Socrates Santana needing just a 7, not a just, because it's a very high note, very high score, 7.8. So I don't know. Socrates can do it, but I don't know.
Sockdog can do it for sure. Sockdog can do it for sure. I have no doubts with that. And who's got the priority? Socrates Santana. He just needs the same section. He can do whatever those guys have done. He can do the exact same, sometimes even better. As we look at him scratching, letting that one go, rightfully so. A little bit of a smaller one. Needs to be patient. Again, at the dying few minutes of these heats, we're seeing all the action imploding. So it's clear to see that the actual sets or the rhythm of the ocean is slower, and it comes in like 20-25 minute increments. Some better ways, quiet, better ways. So yeah, I'm sure some of the competitors out on the banks will be looking at this and looking at the watches and timing things and taking some notes of what's happening here, and also taking in account the tides. What are the tides right now?
This is it's going to be high tide. I think it's 10 o'clock today, 10:30. I will check it. I will double check. But this round is kind of nice to see how the rides choose the waves, huh? And maybe 30 seconds. So
Socrates
I don't think
letting that one go.
It's nice to see how they choose the waves, because the only first place can matters for him. The other 3 guys go for the recharge. So this is good because put them to surf very good. So 10 seconds now, 5 seconds. I think that's it. Alan won that hit.
That's right on the buzzer. A little wave coming through. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of Heat 2. Round number 5 here at Floppos for the 22 Arica Cultura Bodyboard, presented by Pride Bodyboards. We'll be back with some more technical surfing right after these quick ads.
Welcome back, everybody. We are with Fabio, ready for the action. Let's go straight to the water because we have the heat number 3, and there's a lot to see in there. Fabio, how was the previous heat?
No stop action, no stop backflips, barrels, and paddling. Priority stuffs, priority games was pretty good, and we saw like Alan Munoz dominated with 2 waves, waiting for the correct waves, and we saw some good actions from the guy from here, Manuel Cepeda. He was doing good too.
And he arrived 13 minutes after the heat started. Did you know that? He wasn't in the water.
That's why me and Dion didn't see him on the screen.
Yes.
I was asking Dion, where is Manuel?
No, he arrived 13 minutes. Oh, okay, now I get it. Well, in the water, people, we have in red Gabriel Braga from Brazil, in white Ian Campbell from South Africa, in yellow one of the locals, one of the strong cards from Arica, from Flopos, Kevin Torres, and in blue the sensation from France, Ian Salon, who has been surfing really consistent and really well.
Like we said before, Bergo, it's all finals hit. We
Yeah.
don't have any hit like easy hit. We only have like strong, very tough hits. Como temos aqui Gabriel Braga, lá da Bahia, um atleta fenomenal, muito bom atleta que treina lá com o Uri Valadão. A gente tem o Ian Campbell, que já venceu essa etapa aqui, o Kevin Torres e o Ian Salão. Vai ser uma bateria muito forte, vamos ficar ligado aí. E se vocês quiserem mais alguma informação, não deixem de ir no site da IBC, tem todas as informações dos atletas, dos eventos, de todo mundo. There's people looking for this wave. Gabriel is looking to right. Let's see what he can get. A nice clean wave. Waiting for speed, bottom turn, nice backflip, clean backflip for him. Nice, good first wave.
Have to say, Gabriel has a very different style from probably the style that you guys have been always known by, the Brazilian style. Gabriel has a little bit of a more, I'll say, if I could, Australian style, as well as I think Socrates also. So it's pretty cool to watch as well. I mean, I love all styles. Look at that. That's a replay. You can see how he pulled his board back just in order to break, finding the proper place to hit, and well executed backflip there for Gabriel. Nice style.
Yeah, I think all the Brazilians. Oh, look, we have yellow on the right again. The guy Kevin Torres, the local boy.
Kevin.
Couldn't see the wave, but I think it was not a good wave for Kevin.
Yeah, I think he just got out of it.
First score of Gabriel was 5.75. Gabriel, primeira onda dele, muito boa, 5.75. But like you said, like the Brazilian loves to be a clean style now. So they work too much this style and the position to hit the lip properly. So this is Kevin. He tried to do something, but the wave was not so good. But
Yeah.
for sure, the Aussie guys, man, they are so stylish too. So stylish.
Yeah, it's been there forever. Okay, so let us know where you at, people. This is a good moment for us to throw some shout outs. Vamos a mandar algunos saludos. A gente vai mandar alô.
Vamos mandar um alô para a galera lá do nosso canal do YouTube.
Alôzinho.
Um alôzão, vamos.
Okay, we have from France, Victor Damerval. I'm sorry if I didn't say that correct. Victor, ça va? Tu es bien? Tu es où? Dis-nous. Soren Rung Abram. I think he's in France too because he's going for Jan. Bodyboard Depot. Hey guys, how are you? They say, hey, go Ian. Actually, it's not Ian. You know, I just learned the proper way to pronunciate Ian. Name is Ian. Ian.
Because we have two N's, that's why.
Okay, so Jan Campbell. There's a few people cheering up for Jan. Oh, Pride Bodyboards. How are you guys? Big shout out to Seb, Simon, and Fred. And I think I'm missing a few people there, but big shout out for you guys. Thank you for supporting this event. It's presented by Pride Bodyboards. We're going to be speaking a little bit more about Pride's policies further in this event.
No, we have guys looking to this wave, maybe red, Gabriel again to the right, Gabriel indo para a direita, de novo um bom aéreo do Gabriel, mas infelizmente ele não conseguiu segurar a prancha, que pena. Did you see this wave, Bergo? Nice air from Gabriel. If he made that wave, should have a very nice score. Let's see, Gabriel. Kevin Torres is still in second with just one wave, 1 point. The ocean's kind of slow now for this hit, but they have a lot of time. Still have 22 minutes to go. Pacific Oceans like this. Let's see the replay. Look this.
That's
Bergo,
Gabriel.
look at this. Look at the speed, and look the air, like so nice air, like Jeff Herbert style. Nice one, Gabriel. Unfortunately, you didn't make that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I miss Lionel from the Pride Bodyboards team. Lionel, excusez-moi. Tu sais que je t'adore. J'adore tous les gens au Pride. C'est gens très bons. Okay, so coming back to the shoutouts, thank you very much for tuning in. We have a big audience as we had yesterday as well, and this is a very good day today. This is the round number 5. It's where the guys are coming from the beginning of the event are meeting the seeded, the top riders from the 2019 ranking. So yeah, this is an important day. But the good thing, today it's a non-elimination round, so everyone that's not finishing first, it's not going to say goodbye to the competition. They remain competing. They just not going to go straight to the round 7. Only the first person goes to the round 7, and the rest remain in the round 6, which is an elimination round.
Okay, so let's see what wave is coming. Boys are looking. Blue is riding to the left. Let's see, nice looking wave. Good bottom turn. Go for the back flip, and he made it. Yeah, he made it. Nice maneuver for Yang. First wave from him, and looking good.
How hard is Jan Salon, Young Campbell? Jan Young.
Yang and Yang.
Yin Yang.
Ian is still looking for the first score. He knows only the first place. Look at how good the bottom turn is, and looking for the biggest maneuver.
Beautiful
Maneuver, man.
I'm sure he's gonna get a beautiful shot from the side, from the photographers that are sitting on the side. Jan Salong, he's very motivated. What a beautiful interview we had yesterday. I just met him. Wait a minute, here comes Kevin Torres, one of the locals. Let's see what he can offer. He loves the rides. He knows these rides perfectly. He starts here every day. And a little invert just to, pretty much to start his campaign, because he's only holding a 1-point wave. So that's going to help him. The scores are very small now, but we're waiting for Jan Salon last wave, which was actually pretty good. So let's see what the judges think about the Frenchman from the French Boogie team. Make sure to follow them.
Yeah, and I will speak a little bit about in Portuguese about this round, but let's see, there's some waves coming out the back. Guys are looking. First priority still with Ian Campbell, white guy. Nothing's happened. This round is kind of like the round you just need to be first, Bergo. Second, third, and fourth, they go straight to the round 6.
Yeah, 5:25 Jan Salon got for that last wave, and here comes Kevin's wave. He got a 4.5. He's looking for the right place to hit. You can see how it forms, and that's yeah.
Was a hard move there.
Actually, I'm seeing that they're struggling a little bit to hit the right. So probably a best call is to go left today. Also, if you go left, you're closer to the point. So the comeback, it will be faster, and it will allow you to, just regain your seat there, for the priority.
Yeah, for sure. And the left always has that nice clean barrel too. It's hard to get a barrel to the right today. The left gives you more opportunity for a barrel and a maneuver, or just a maneuver like Ian did. So let's see. Ian is still searching for his wave. He's looking for this right. Maybe red going to the right. They splitting picks. Let's stay together with Ian. Oh, nice first wave, barrel. And a little roll at the end. Let's see.
Yeah, that was let's see what that will be the opening of his campaign. It's a 30-minute hit, so there's still time. And I like to seize this opportunity to say hi to Simone Machera, mi amigo italiano. Simone, you should be here. We miss you. He's a Pride. He's part of the Pride Bodyboards team. So Simone, thank you for saying hi, and also to my friend Alexandra Rinder and my husband Yupi, who are watching from home. I love you both. Thank you for being there. And there's a lot of people also.
Yeah, I wanna say hi to Simone too. We surfed together in Ireland in a big day. Let's see.
Jan.
We have Jan again to the right, looking good wave. Let's see, nice little invert.
I have to say, I'm pretty impressed. I know Jan for a while, and I know he surfs really good. I actually surfed with him in BBF. Huge day in Osegor. It's such a crazy wave. I was so scared, and he was just dropping these bumps. And that day, I realized how this was last year. Look at that. This is a replay of last wave of Kevin Torres. This is the 4.50. Yeah, he actually found a good ramp, but the projection wasn't the best. I mean, I guess the execution of the invert.
Yeah, and Ian just got 4.7. Now he's in first place, and we have Kevin Torres. He's on the right for the left. Nice looking, good wave, big barrel from him, big one. That's how I was talking about the lefts, man. He chose the correct wave in the rocks, like very shallow water, and he made a very nice look barrel, like backdoor barrel. For sure he's gonna get a good score on that one. Kevin can go first place. We have again Ian Campbell splitting picks. He go left, nice little barrel, couldn't make it. Let's see the score from Kevin. It was a sick looking barrel.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be the best wave of the heat so far. Let's see what the judges think. We are not judges, so let's see what Kevin Torres, the local, gets. But it's right now Jan Salong on the first position after that 4.7 he got from the last wave. I think it was a
4.7. And I need to say this, Bergo.
Vai.
Muita gente do Brasil aqui online com a gente. Eu tenho que dar um abraço aqui pro Thiago Trocoli, pro Simone Macera, que não é do Brasil, mas está aqui hablando com a gente também. Simone. Falar aqui o Jorge Souza de São Luís, no Maranhão. Que bom, Jorge, está ligado aí na gente. O Thiago Trocoli. Let's see this replay from Ian. Was a nice backflip. Pedro Paterno do Brasil também. E Gabriel agora trocou uma nota, foi o 6.15 que a gente não conseguiu ver aqui. Vamos esperar o replay. E agora Gabriel está em primeiro lugar. E o Kevin Torres, na última onda, fez 6.5 no tubo.
Mas não é essa.
Não é essa. Mas ele fez 6.5, mas na mesma onda o Gabriel fez 6.15 e continua em primeiro lugar. Né? A direita, é a que a gente não viu ainda. Let's wait for the replay to see Gabriel last wave and Kevin Torres, that barrel in a replay too.
Oh, Simone is telling me he actually injured. So, okay, this is the replay of the best wave so far of Kevin Torres. A 6.50. That's a nice looking barrel. To the left. Dangerous place right there.
Very dangerous. No water. Almost no water.
Like, and you know what? The barnacles. It's the thing. I think because there's rocks in many other places, but in here there's barnacles. So if you hit the rocks, it's not just hitting it, you're gonna be scratched by them.
For sure. This is the replay from the last wave of Ian Campbell. It was a good barrel, but he couldn't make it. Like the barrel closed out in front of him. It was hard to get out of that. I want to see the replay about Gabriel Braga, the last wave. I don't know what he did in that 6.15.
Let's see if we can find that. But so far, people, this is the heat number 3 in round number 5. This is a non-elimination round, so only the first position will go straight to the round number 7, and the rest, the 3 other riders, will go to the round number 6, which is an elimination round. And the good thing is that the judges decided to give the judges and the organization decided to give 30-minute heats, which is very good and comfortable for these guys. 4 people in the water, and here comes a wave. Let's see, it's Young Campbell.
Going right, choose a good right, clean right, did a roll.
Young Campbell.
And a reverse 3-6. The wave was not, don't give him too many opportunities. And Bergo, we have guys watching us from Hong Kong, from Morocco.
My God. Hello, guys.
Very nice, man. Hello for you too. Aloha. Let's see what Arica can show you some great bodyboard action. Temos Fernando Souza também do Brasil, Gabriel Braga. And now we have split picks too. Blue, Young, going left. Nice barrel, clean one. Doing a reverse 360. Jan is surfing good. All the boys surfing good in this heat.
No, definitely. It's like you guys said, all heats are going to be finals because we have the top riders seated in this round. So definitely every single heat is going to be amazing. So make sure to follow, make sure to share this transmission, this webcast. Just copy, just let the world know in your social media. Remember, this is for you. If you're a bodyboarder, we are building the sport. We're taking back the professional tour, trying to make it as much professional as possible. And we need you guys. We need your input. We need your support. And the webcast is only for you, for the audience, for everyone that is tuning in. So make sure to share and follow the IBC. Here comes Kevin Torres. Let's see, vamos a ver. Este es el chileno Kevin Torres. Está buscando proyección. Un rollo through the lip. Lo logra caer. A ver. Parece que não. O que você acha? Esse aí completado, né?
Muito difícil
Muito
esse rolo.
difícil,
Muita
sim.
técnica. Ele teve a técnica, ele fez ele procurou o lip para fazer uma manobra aérea, mas Arica é muito pesado, é muita potência, é muita água se movendo. Quando ele furou o lip para fazer o rolo, through the lip, né? Furando o lip, ele não conseguiu voltar. Mas o Kevin tá indo muito bem, eu acho. O Kevin tá escolhendo bem e tá... It's open, still open. Tá aberta a bateria.
Vai ser Gabriel na primeira colocação. Muito bom.
E Gabriel tirou um 7 porque ele foi para a direita quando o Ian foi para a esquerda. Eles dividiram o pico. They split the peaks. The last wave for Gabriel, he got 7 points to the right. So couldn't see Gabriel's wave because Ian was going left and we have our camera going with Ian.
Yeah, well... Anyways, like I was saying, make sure to go to the IBC World Tour website. There you can find the calendar and all the news, and you can actually see this. Here it comes. This is the replay of Jan Salon. Nice looking barrel. And he comes out. And combined with the reverse plane. Throwing some water. I love those spins that throw water.
I love that too. The rails, the functional of the rails, the rider doing all those good balancing on the board. People are asking here in Portuguese. We have the replay from last wave of Kevin Torres, the through the lip roll. Let's see. It was pretty hard to make that roll. Clayton Rosa aqui falando com a gente no YouTube. Clayton, a gente está com uma câmera com um probleminha aqui de voltagem, então a gente não sei se a gente vai conseguir esse replay do Gabriel Braga, mas a última onda dele foi uma onda muito boa, foi a melhor onda da bateria, um 7, e ele está agora em primeiro lugar. Let's see, some action outside. Ian is looking for this left. Let's see what he can got. Oh, nice looking, good wave in the barrel already. And nice backflip, man. Wow.
I ran into Jan. Wait a minute. Here comes also Jan Salon. That's a nice looking one. But you know, that place right there, it's the end of the wave. And for sure, you're not going to get too big scores for that. But let's see what the judges think. We didn't see the whole wave for Jan. It was probably a barrel. But yeah, we have some sort of energy things. Remember, guys, I know we all want to have the best transmission, the best streaming possible, but remember, usually these places are not really civilized, I will say, because this is an island, a little piece of. I mean, it's not like an island. We call it like a causeway. This place here is La Gran, and it's not too close to the main. I mean, it is close to the city, but we don't have the connections. We don't have the power like to work perfectly. So please be thoughtful and understand. Sometimes it's hard. Here comes Gabriel.
Again, Gabriel to the right, and Ian looking for that left and couldn't make it. Ian just got the best wave so far from the hit. He got an 8 point on that barrel with that flip after the barrel. Was insane ride for Ian. Very good control of the board and control of speed to get into the pocket in the barrel and come out with very nice backflip maneuver.
What a great job there for Gabriel Braga then. Ian Campbell got a 8 for that, and here this one's looking nice. Oh well, he decided not to go. I spoke with him when he was taking the rash carrying. He said it inspired me so much to watch Tanner surfing like that. When I see Tanner doing those maneuvers like the backflip Tanner did on the first heat, it just motivates me. It lets me know that the wave is really good. So he said the conditions are perfect. Also, Jan Salon told me today, c'est parfait quoi, c'est parfait.
C'est parfait. Perfect for maneuvers. Very good today for maneuvers. So the judge is really looking for some air action today, but still there's some pretty sick barrels. We have Ian looking to this left. Let's see what Ian can do it. Couldn't see again the wave of Ian, but for sure it will be a very good looking wave. He needs only 5.5 to take the lead from Gabriel Braga.
Oh, I just want to say also hi to Marco Nanni Pierini della Italia. Marco, amigo. I don't know how to speak Italian, but I will someday. Let me finish with the Portuguese and the French. Thank you for tuning in, Marco, my good friend from the Italian crew. Back in Fronton, we had a very cool and crazy crew from Italy. Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to share and let everyone know that we are live and we are in the round number 5. This is a pretty nice looking wave for the local Kevin Torres, taking that left.
And the last wave of Ian was a 6.8. So he took the lead from Gabriel Braga. Going, what's that? What's insane hit, this one.
No, that's amazing, Jan Campbell. I mean, I won't say amazing because we know it's actually I'm not that impressed. I think it's a normal thing to watch him surfing like that and just scoring. I mean, big. I mean, I don't want to say scoring scores, but yeah, just having those scores, it's normal for Jan Campbell. The strange will be if he wasn't getting those scores, right?
Yeah, for sure. He waits a lot. He knows there's waves. He knows the ocean can deliver some stuff for him. And he's in the connection, man. Those guys have the connection with the ocean. That's the most important thing for a rider, like in this level of competition. You don't need to be like crazy and paddling too much around, because there is only one spot, and he knows this spot pretty well. Ian is a very nice rider from the South Africa. We have again the yellow guy, Kevin Torres, looking for this left. Let's see what he can get in this wave. Kevin needs only a small score.
So here comes nothing there. So for you that are just tuning in, this is the third day of competition right here at Isla La Gran at El Flopos in the Arica Cultura Bodyboard, presented by Pride Bodyboards. And here comes Ian Campbell. Ian Campbell. Ian. Oh my God. Looking nice in that barrel.
He's just having fun now, Bergo. He has a 4th priority. Let's see Gabriel on the nice looking right.
Portuguese.
Nice barrel. Look. Riding. Oh
Wow.
my God! Go, Gabriel! Oh, almost. If he make that backflip, I don't know. I don't know. Was a very looking good wave for the ride. I think it was the first barrel to the right today.
Yeah, well, I mean, we haven't seen the other waves that Gabriel took, so, but yeah, might be.
Yeah, maybe because we missed a couple waves from Gabriel, huh?
Anyways, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of our sponsors. Please, I would like to let the world know that this event is presented by Pride Bodyboards. Thank you very much for supporting the sport here in Latin America and in the first stop of the World Tour for Men Division. Also, I'm going to say it in Spanish. Los patrocinadores son el GORE a través del Consejo Regional, Corfo a través del programa Arica, Siempre Arica, la Municipalidad de Arica y Parinacota, la Armada de Chile, la Corporación Municipal Costa Chinchorro, la Municipalidad de Camarones y Cernatur. Y tenemos como auspiciadores al Hotel Antay, que está buenísimo, a Red Bull, a las Industrias San Miguel, el Hotel Panamericana, que es el Hotel Arica donde nosotros nos estamos quedando, increíble, siempre precioso ese hotel con una vista alucinante. Tenemos a Terraza Mestiza, acá a la salidita de la Isla de la Gran está ese restaurante y ahí hicimos la conferencia de prensa, muchas gracias. Aguas del Altiplano, Rancio Bodyboard Tools, buenazo ahí con Mané, la marca de Mané, que está ayudándonos también con los audiovisuales. Hola Violenta desde Necochea, que hicieron todas las poleras. Gracias chicos, ahí el Bola, gran gente. Y por supuesto la tienda No Surfing My Wave. Thank you very much, que es esa tienda de Michael Pascal. I have to say this in Spanish because the names are for governmental.
For sure, and we have to thank everyone who helped us to come back to Arica, one of the best, for me, one of the most dangerous place to surf on a bodyboard. And we still have 30 in a surfboard, sorry.
In a craft, in
any craft.
Wave riding.
Yeah. So we have 30 seconds to go. Ian in the first place with the best score of the day, 8 points, and Gabriel Braga is on this right, trying to catch at 7.81. He's flying down the line and did a nice air. Let's see what the scores goes for him, but 10 seconds. Né? Mandando muito bem, Gabriel. Parabéns aí pela bateria. 3, 2, 1. That's the end. Ian made it.
That's right. Well, we're waiting for the score of last wave of Gabriel. We are going to hit a quick commercial break and we're going to give you the official results from this heat. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. We are ready to go straight to the water because the action, it's crazy. It's warranty. So, Pancho, thank you for taking us straight to there. And yes, official results from last heat is Ian Campbell in the first position and Gabriel Braga in the second position. But remember, this is not an elimination round, so Ian is going straight to the 7th round. Who do we have in the water?
Well, we've got Tristan Roberts, Brahim Dush, Alan Espinoza, and Jan Aymar, an absolute cracker of a heat. Jam-packed, full of some of the best, with a massive backflip from Alan Espinoza, just opening his account with an absolute banger, less than a minute into this heat. Heat number 4, round number 5, and we've seen some critically amazing surfing from the guys. Is Blue, Jan Aymar, the Frenchman, trying to get punched through that little section. So what I was trying to say is the previous heat surfing was incredibly sharp, incredibly technical. You will see Braga, he just went on mostly right-handers, leaving the left open for the picking, and Jan Campbell managing to get the better of the exchanges with some of his surgical and technical riding on the barrel backflip combinations that he managed to put together. What a good heat it was.
It was amazing, and look at that. Amazing is to have Alan Espinosa already marking a 6.25 with only 2 minutes. My God, that should feel good.
Yeah.
6.25 in the first 2 minutes when it's a 30-minute heat. That should feel good.
That definitely. The nerves are settled early. You've got one good score down already. You know, he's up against some big names. 2019 world champ Tristan Roberts, Brahim Dush. You cannot ever count him out. And the Frenchman that's been showing some impeccable form, Jan Aymar. And it's so good to see him as we see the 2019 world champ Tristan Roberts looking and leaving his name right now with his board is La Flama Blanca. He's got these flames at the bottom of his board, so I'm sure he'll show it to you guys as he's busting one of his
I think everybody have seen it.
Backflips. I'm sure, but some people never had.
With those backflips, I think everybody has seen it. Only with the training sessions that Tristan had here. That was amazing. And with his visit to Argentina, how cool is that? The Argentinians were thrilled to have Tristan right there in their in their home breaks. That was pretty cool to see.
Yeah, he told me he felt very at home because all they do is barbecue braai every single day. It's like cool on the beach. He gets out the water, the guys are busy making food over the fire.
That's amazing.
And that's a staple for South Africans. You know, we make a lot of our food on the fire, and it's fantastic. He felt at home and he enjoyed the water temperature. It's also a lot like back home and cruising with his girlfriend and seeing new places. Yeah, it must be really cool for him.
It is. Okay, so there's a lot of people from Morocco cheering up for Brahim there. Of course, Brahim Idouche, one of the best riders, the legend from Morocco. He has paved the way for bodyboarding right there in Morocco. We know Pierre-Louis started there. He lived there in his early days when he was a kid. But definitely Brahim will be the godfather of Moroccan bodyboarder. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I was very impressed, Dion, in Sintra with the level and the style of the Moroccans. I remember... oh my God, I will remember. But the guys were surfing amazing. I really Abdembi. I remember. Yeah, I remember many guys. I just have to tell you that there's a big level of bodyboarding in Morocco, and I was really happy to get to meet them back in Sintra. And some of them also went to Fronton. So kudos to everyone in Morocco. Merci pour être ici avec nous. Pour Brahim, et il y a aussi les gens de la France pour Jan Aymar. Merci. Partagez cette transmission. Je ne sais pas si on dit comme ça. Mais partagez, s'il vous plaît. Sorry.
All right, 25-minute mark. Quiet heat so far. And Jan Aymar choosing this little inside left-hander. Nice little cover-up barrel as we go straight into the replay and banging back into live action. So he'll be super thrilled of making that nice little barrel as we see the whole camera crews sitting there taking photos of this. And what a fun little day. We called it this morning saying that these guys will be having a lot more fun. We'll see a lot more technical surfing. and it has been going incredibly well for the guys. Ian Campbell, really some surgical surfing. Gabriel Braga, Tanner McDaniel, it was incredible to watch these guys really send it, and having the confidence now in these conditions to be able to hit every section and really be able to showcase some of their skills. Once again, still a bit of a quiet heat. Bego, as we've seen with the previous heats, in the dying minutes it gets absolutely insane.
Yeah, it's like we have seen. We always like to say the waves. Sometimes, I mean, that's Mother Nature. Sometimes you have a heat full of waves, and then the next one, it's a little bit slow. It's what it is. It's the typical thing. But I'm pretty sure with 30 minutes, oh my God, this is such a comfortable format. 30 minutes, man. 4 people out there, both peaks, which is very important. You can choose either right or left, are equally as good. So definitely it's very comfortable. And look at that, that's young Aymar looking comfortable on that barrel. He's gonna get out of there for sure. No, he didn't. But he is holding the first position. He might, no, I don't know.
It definitely
No.
was a bit too deep for that one, I reckon. Smaller wave, bigger. It was wrapping around the reef, was really pinching, getting smaller and smaller, so it was difficult for him to go out. But kudos for him for tackling every single wave that comes his way. He's showing that he's not afraid. He's putting it back into the big boys' plates. Like, if you want to win this, you got to work for this, because Jan Amar means business.
Definitely, and he had a second chance yesterday, like you said. The surf gods allowed him to have a second chance. Actually, he was knocked out of the competition, and because Steph Cocorelis couldn't make it, there was a wild card available, and the technical team decided to give it to the best third. And Jon was the best third of his round, so he got it, and he got the chance to compete again. And actually yesterday he won his heat, and now he's in the first position. So Jan, tu as bien fait.
Yeah, it's taking the opportunity with both hands. A little
Young.
bit slow heat, 22 minutes down. Current situation in the water is rider in blue, Jan Amar, with a 6.5. Alan Espinoza with a total weight score of 6.25. Brahim Dush with a 1.5. And Tristan Roberts playing the long game with no waves on the scorecard yet, but you never count the champ out.
That's right. Let's see, this one's a nice looking one. Let's see, Tristan is looking to, no, is he going to right? Looks like Tristan took the right, and Alan Espinosa, the guy from Iquique, the only Chilean in this heat, took that left. Let's see what the judges think about that. And here comes the answer. Oh, Brahim, nice ARS. Oh,
That was a backflip.
No, not this time.
Beautiful ARS from Brahimidic. Great wave exchange. We had 3 rides. Tristan Roberts, unfortunately, not just going straight down into a dead end. And then Alan Espinoza and Brahim getting some scores on the card. We'll bring you guys some replays, and we can check out and analyze these little maneuvers and barrels from the guys. And we see Alan Espinoza looking for that situation update in the water. Jan Amar now with priority. Seems like he's got such a good rhythm in the water. It seems like still, to me, it feels like Jan is, like, surf gods are still favoring him. He's got some good rides under his belt. He's got the priority. He's got the pick of the litter now. Tristan Roberts doesn't have any scoring waves yet. Brahim getting a 6.5 for that lovely ARS on the left hand away.
Now he's first.
Yeah, now he's first. And it seems like Tristan, and also the same with Gabriel Braga, they were looking mostly and paying a lot of attention on the right-handers. And it kept really busy. And I saw Tristan watching the previous heat intensely, and specifically watching what Gabriel Braga was doing, and noting that there's a lot of right-hand ramps, and we'll probably see him hook a few big backflips off of those.
The thing with the ride here, it's that it's a little bit further. I mean, when you finish the wave, you look at that last wave of Alan, 3.50, and now Alan Espinosa, it's on the first position, Of course, as a backup score. Good call for Alan that he, in the very first 2 minutes of the heat, he actually managed to get that 6.25. So now he is holding the first position with a total of 975, followed by Brahim Idouche, who has a very good 6.5. That was a crazy, beautiful ARS for the Moroccan goat, as some of the guys are calling him. And also Young Aymar, I mean, only needing a 3.01 to take the second position. And Tristan, haven't been seen yet, but you know how it is. Here it comes.
All right, around in red, Justin Roberts, Yanni in die tunnel op die regterander en kom hy daar deur. There we go. And he, a little bit of a barrel there and some fun. I had the people back home saying throw some of your native language out there. And anyway, so Tristan Roberts just dusting off the cobwebs, getting a little bit of rhythm. This tiny barrel on the right-hander. You'll be wanting to shake that one off really quickly and get back onto the scorecard and back into the lineup. Jan Aymar playing the long game, holding onto that priority, which is rightfully so. It's a dangerous tool to have, especially when you're up against Tristan and Brahim Idouche. Alan Espinosa leaving nothing to chance, starting off the heat immediately with a 6.25. And as we see some good waves exploding over the reef, nobody's in position to take them. But sometimes these bigger ones right now, given the high tide or the approaching high tide, it's breaking too much onto the reef, and it's a little bit dangerous. And that's why you see these guys looking at the right-handers, and some of the left-hand bowls showing its face on the medium-sized waves.
Yeah, I agree with you, definitely. Mid-sized waves are the best call at this point, but the good thing is that the conditions have been beautiful. We haven't seen any wind any of these days. Even yesterday, that the wind picked up a little bit at the very last heat. It was actually very surfable. So thank you very much, and here comes Tristan.
All right, there we go.
Nice. That's the
La Flama Blanca
board show off that you were calling for. La Flama Blanca, the white flame. Pride Bodyboards just throw that model. It's kind of like a retro. Pride, it's throwing a bunch of retro boards lately. I really like the other one that Isabella had as well. Pretty cool. So thank you very much for just throwing those designs different and create different options for.
Yeah, super cool. And I'm sure you've seen Holy Africa, Pride's latest offering, where the team came down to South Africa, and
someone threw a bride.
We threw plenty brides, but man, they scored some of the best ways we've had. They got Tunt, which is part of the IBC's speciality event. And it's such a gnarly reef break, and to see Isabella Sosa surfing that wave with utmost confidence was amazing. Amazing. She absolutely held nothing back. It's a terrifying takeoff. You take off in front of this massive rock, and that's where it gets its name from, because it looks like a tooth, and Tunt means tooth.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
So you take off on this boil with the wave basically breaking over your head, and you bottom turn right in front of this rock. So you have to make sure you get your bottom turn down, otherwise you're going to have...
Here comes your tongue.
All right, Tristan Roberts, lots of speed. Look at that smooth line, looking for the little invert section. Nothing at the back there. That's the risk of the right-handers.
This is what I was saying, and the bad part is that when you finish the wave, you are far away from the peak. You are closer if you take the left. So yeah, you have to be certain that if you ride a ride, you should do something in order to take advantage of it. I wanted to ask you, Dion, because you are organizing, for many of you that don't know this, Dion Mayer, also known as Mumbles, it's organizing 2 events of the World Tour calendar. One is the Tan Invitational, and the other one is the Walker Base Pro.
The Walker Bay Pro, yes.
Tell us a little bit about that one. Wait a minute. Let's see this wave of Alan Espinosa, el iquiqueño. Vamos a ver qué consigue Alan. Un rolo bien ejecutado ahí en el pocket de la ola. Y no mucho más. Vamos a ver si Alan logra cambiar el 350, mejorar su sumatoria. Lo debería hacer porque los otros competidores necesitan muy poco. Pero vamos a ver qué ocurre. So taking back, we're picking up more what I was saying. So I don't know anything about Walker Bay. How is Walker Bay?
All right. Well, Walker Bay is situated in the Southern Cape, close to Cape Town. It's one of the main tourist destinations within the Cape region. It's close to a town called Hermanus, and it just ticks all the boxes. We'll be surfing the beach break. Here we go, right in white. That's Brahim Idouche getting a nice little left-hand steamer. Look at that barrel, getting over high line, gets pumped out at the bottom. Super stoked. Now, Brahim will definitely probably jump up into that top 2 tiers. Good backup score. He needed that. He only's got a 1.5 Bego, and I think he's gonna definitely maybe wedge in between Alan and Tristan. Well, back to Walker Bay Pros. It's a beautiful place. We'll be hosting the event at Onrus Beach. Onrus Beach is where Tristan has learned his trade, and I myself, my parents live there, and we are deep rooted in that little beach. But not only that, it's a place. Here we go. We'll touch back on that as we see La Flama Blanca coming down the line. There's lots of speed. There's a nice little invert, lots of air. Just puts it out there. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, that was actually high. That's the ride he was looking for. He finally got it. He finally got the projection he needed to boost that amazing invert classic from Mr. T. So let's see what the judges think about that one. But yeah, definitely it was Alan Espinosa getting a 4, improving his total score. But no, man, this is going to be more than a 4.76 for Tristan's for sure. And we're still waiting for Brahim's last wave score.
Yeah, that was a good wave exchange. Tristan read that one really well. You can see it almost in his eyes. He sees that section coming up. 7 points for that nice invert. Super high. Just you know what? Ja, nie weet. Hy maak die mense bang.
Definitely. Bueno, para todas las personas sintonizando en español, una pequeña actualización, a little bit of an update in Spanish, people. Tenemos entonces en el agua el hit número 4 de la ronda 5, una ronda no eliminatoria, en donde se encuentran los riders que vienen de las rondas primarias con los riders que están sembrados de los top 24 del Tour Mundial de 2019. Quedó ese ranking ahí y se siguió utilizando claramente porque este es el regreso del Tour Mundial acá de la IBC World Tour. Asegúrense de seguir la IBC World Tour en nuestras redes sociales e ir a la página web. Pueden ver la transmisión y pueden ver los scores en vivo igual que nosotros. Todo junto está ahí en la página web. Y recuerden, este día vamos a ver la ronda número 5. Todos los hits son de 30 minutos. Muy cómodo. Muy buen formato. Hits de 30 minutos. 4 personas en el agua. El primero nada más avanza directamente a la ronda 7. Y los otros 3 van a la ronda 6, en donde sí será su último chance. Thank you, D.
Cool. Just the last little bit on Walker Bay Pro. So for anybody that wants to come, there's a lot of things that we're going to be doing and showing you guys what South Africa is all about. We'll be buying, but because of Hermanus having so many touristic activities, that we'll be visiting the local wine farms, the local breweries. It's whale season, and Walker Bay is one of the premium whale viewing destinations in the world. The southern right whales come to Walker Bay. They give birth to their babies. Hundreds and hundreds of whales all over the bay. We'll go on some boat tours. We'll be hanging out with them. Then we're going to take a short little drive up to Gansbaai, to Danger Point. We're going to do crocodile cage diving.
No!
So you're getting some mega cages, and there's these massive Nile crocodiles that you get up close and personal to. Do not stick your hand out of the cage because it will not end well for you. But it's so many things to do. Beautiful nature, beautiful waves, beautiful food. It's such a good place to come, and we're proud to finally bring you guys a World Tour event. As we see right in blue, Yonama, the Frenchman that means business. There we go, double spitting barrel, double cover up, and a little roller right at the end. Woo! This man is making this life difficult for the top guys. Well done. I love the fact that we're seeing new French blood coming in and absolutely stamping their authorities.
Yeah, definitely. Young Aymar there, allez les bleus, allez French boogie. That was a well-executed barrel. And here comes the answer of the Iquiqueño. Let's do some Spanish. Aquí viene el Iquiqueño Alan. Buen tubo. Sale cómodamente y ahí un girito. Vamos a ver si conecta, mejor que no, porque ya ahí está encima de las piedras. Así que vamos a ver, porque Alan está necesitando un 4.61 para avanzar a la segunda posición de vuelta. Está la cosa un poco más difícil para Brahim, que necesita un 6.01. Y John estaba buscando un 5.86 para tomar esa segunda posición y clasificar. Este es el replay.
Nice barrel, flat bottom, driving through it. Gets out at the critical area. Finish it off with a little bit of spinneroonie, and he'll be stoked with himself for being able to answer right back at Jon Amar. So now we're waiting for the scores. Alan Espinosa, I think he just got that 6.25 for that barrel, and Jon Amar will wait for his. I think he maybe got a 5-point ride as well.
How about that Pisco Disco?
It is all happening here. We had some power surges, we had some barrels, we had some technical issues. It is what it is, and it's still good. The waves are pumping. The level of riding is incredible.
No, I need to tell you that there's a lot of people calling La Flama Blanca to Tristan at the moment. So
and that should stay like that. He just needs red fins, and then it's full on flame boy. All right, little paddle battle here. 8 minutes, 17 seconds. Jon Amar, here we go. The baguette in the barrel. Boom, boom. Nice little gas. Looking for that end maneuver. Hooks it. ARS through the lip. Fortunately getting eaten by the whitewater and making his way to the back. 8 minutes. Big O here. Tristan Roberts with 12.5. Alan Espinosa with a 12.5 as well. And Ibrahim Edush with a 10.85. Needing a 6-point ride for that second position, and Alan Espinosa needing a 6.26 for that first position, and Jon Amar trailing at the back. It's not over for him until it's completely over, and he's fighting hard, clawing his back up. There he is in third position, needing a 6.7, and Brahim Edush needing to better that 4.35 and needing a 6-point ride for second position. So equal, tied at the top, 12.5 for 1 and 2, and then the battle for second place is wide open.
Yeah, it all comes down to that second place. I mean, not too much. I know these guys, and they are completely capable to get those sixes that they are looking for to get Tristan out of the first place. It's very rare to see Tristan with a 5 as a backup score. So, I mean, anything can happen. At any time, Tristan can get a wave, change that 5, and make the life hard. I mean, the way harder for these guys to get the first position. But if he doesn't do it fast, one of the other guys can definitely achieve if they get the right wave. Because, you know, Brahim, it's an amazing rider. We've seen him taking hits at the very last minutes. Young is showing some courage for sure, and Alan Espinosa, el Iquiqueño, it's also very strong in this competition, as he was in 2019 back in Iquique. Great performance he had.
All right, Tristan using his priority on the first left-hander that he's taking, looking for that barrel. There we go. Nice backflip again. Quick one into the face. Short ride, and he's looking to improve on that 5.5. Is that backflip going to be there? It's up to the judges to decide. 6 minutes to go. Begonia, we're coming to the last 5 minutes of this heat. Are we going to see the classic last 5-minute heat battles of what we've been seeing the entire event so far? The last couple of minutes has just been going insane. Wave after wave after wave. And any one of these guys can knock out Tristan.
Aquí viene.
Anyone.
Aquí viene el Iquiqueño. Here comes a guy from Iquique, a local guy. Beautiful backflip. Crossed the legs and completed with the spin there. Let's see what the judges think about that. I don't know if that's going to be a 6.51 because the wave wasn't that big, but definitely it's a nice looking maneuver. And I think that's Pablo Jimenez, one of our photographers and one of the best photographers in the history of wave photographers, the Chilean wave photographers. So Pablo, thank you for your work. Also Jerko, doing an amazing job as a director of the media, of the photographer, the audiovisuals. Gracias, Jerko, el Moco, uno de los localazos de acá, de los fotógrafos más pesados del flopo. Thank you very much to all the photographers and all the unknown heroes, the judges, the beach marshals, the cameraman, everyone that is involved in the organization, the organizers, of course, Matias and Rapo. It's so much work, and they are never recognized,
Yeah, it's a
And
thankless job. It's
you-
a thankless
you-
job, I know.
You work in both sides. You're an organizer and you are a speaker. You're official commentator for the tour. You know how hard it is.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? It's we'll get back to that point. Tristan of Lama Blanca leaving a smoke trail behind him, looking for that invert section. Some little doggy door. Does he have enough speed? And he punches right through it, using his big frame to muscle out of that white water.
I love this. Yalla, Ibrahim. I see guys calling him Ibrahim, and now there's a guy calling him Abrahim. But why it's Ibrahim all the time? Is it Ibrahim, Abraham, or Brahim? Okay, here it comes. Yon Aymar. Allez les bleus. Let's see what he can do. Beautiful reverse spin. Unfortunately, not able to complete it. But he's gonna get a nice shot about that one, right?
Yeah, he just decided that, you know what, I've got nothing to lose. I'm gonna go all out, try anything and everything. And we haven't seen any air reverses on the left. We've seen one air reverse on the right so far today, and yesterday. Air reverses has been really quiet. So Jan Amar, he's ready to throw everything at this.
I know it's the fact that we have the high tide early, not early in the morning today, it's at 10 a.m. the high tide, but I think it's the fact that we probably haven't seen those pronounced ramps. More of there have been ramps, of course, there's always ramps here, but probably more of barrel riding. But guys, I'll tell you this, there is a big swell coming for the final days. So we are going to be throwing some heats every day, but we are waiting for the main course on the final days, closer to Friday, Thursday, probably Thursday, probably Friday, probably Saturday. You know how
Sunday,
probably never.
when it's there's a couple of seals jumping behind the guys there. Yeah, Big O's nailing on ahead. There is a fresh, big groundswell coming in, and that will be the floppers that you really want to see. You want to see El Gringo in all its glory, crunching big barrels over this reef, shaking the ground, making you know and feel the energy. And that is exactly what we want to see when we get to the sharp end of the stick of this event. We've got the big guns vying for the crown of the champion. Here we go. Jan Amar lock into this small little one. Nice little
Backflip.
flip there. And finishing it up with a nice little rolo there.
Yes.
He's having fun, Bego.
I have to say he is applying the other technique the other strategy that I always talk about. He's remaining active, taking as many waves as he can, and it's okay because he has only 1 minute and 27 seconds to go. He's needing a 6.60, but I know the judges are not probably going to give that a score to the inside waves, right?
Yeah, probably not. He's he needs to be waiting for the set waves. The set waves are few and far in between, so it's a good strategy, just keeping busy. You know, sometimes the one man's trash is the next man's treasure, and just getting one of these waves, if someone lets it go, and he locks into that one, and he gets a score. You know, so you always got to be on your toes.
What beautiful saying! I didn't know it. One man's trashes is the next man's treasure.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, people. So we are in the last 40 seconds of this heat number 4, round number 5. That's all that we're gonna do today. The round number 5. Okay, last chance for Brahim, for the Moroccan. Is this gonna be that six he needs? Oh no! Pourquoi, Brahim? Qu'est-ce qui a passé là-bas? Seulement vous? Non, seulement toi? C'est ça.
Oh, wait a minute. Did Jan Amar just land that backflip? Unfortunately not. I think that would have our words weren't even called for that. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming to the end of this heat.
This counts.
As is right on there, on the buzzer. Pick up.
It's okay, guys. Don't be scared. Any of these people is going anywhere because this is a non-elimination round, but it's Tristan Roberts advancing to the round number 7, and the rest are going to go straight to round number 6, and that will be the last chance for this rider, but that's not going to happen today. We're going to hit a quick commercial break, and we're going to be back in no time. Don't go anywhere.
All right, we're back in the action, Fabio. Back in the hot seat. You're with me. Let's jump straight into the water and let's take you guys through this heat. This is probably one of the heats of the day. We've got Jeff Hubbard, Pierre Luis Costa, Diego Sepulveda, and Moises Silva. 5 minutes down this heat, Jeff clocking a 5.75 and a 6.25, and the rest of the field still needs to open their accounts here. Jeff has been dominating.
They still waiting, and Jeff in 5 minutes he got 2 waves and 2 really nice scores, 6.25 and 5.75. Jeff is on fire.
Jeff is indeed on fire. It's so good to have Jeff and Dave Hubbard here, both of them representing the Hawaiians and the flying Hawaiians, let's put it that way. And we know these guys, they've got more air. Like Mike's got the barrel time, and these guys have the air time.
For sure.
Frequent flyers.
the million frequent flyers.
Exactly, yeah. They're like platinum plus status and air Hubbards.
For sure, man.
Those two Hubbards are something special, man.
They fly for free.
They fly for free wherever they go. And eco, green energy, good for the environment. Fantastic. Oh well, guys, 23 minutes is round number 5. Heat number 5, 3 more heats after this, and they will be quite possibly be calling it a day. Waves are super fun. The riding is super technical, Fabio. We've had some clinical riding and some guys putting on quite the show this morning already.
I was at the athletes, the competitor side, and I was talking with them now, and they all said to me, man, we have to choose the best wave. And when the guys lost, they saying, oh man, because I choose the incorrect wave, I need to wait a little bit more, I used to use my priority. So man, counts a lot. You wait, your connection with the ocean, and they have this, they know how to do it. And they all like this heat. We have Pierre and Jeff. I don't need to comment about those 2 guys, but what about Diego and Moises? They doing good on the contest. They doing maneuvers, barrels, and they are here. They can do it. They can
upset and they can beat these guys easy peasy.
Let's go. And para falar um pouquinho em português, o Jeff Hubbard já começou essa bateria muito bem, já pegou 2 notas de backup, ele já tem umas 6,25 e uns 5,75. A gente estava no comercial, não conseguimos ver, mas com certeza deve ter sido uma coisa muito boa. E agora ele já está de novo, Jeff again, that's the 3rd wave of the heat. Driving to this nice nugget, man, with a speed on the... Oh, Jeff, it's on fire, 3 waves already, how come?
3 waves ready, no priority system because the other guys haven't caught any waves yet. We're 28 minutes down in this heat and nobody has caught wave. Well, here we go. This could be the weapon. PLC, high line, there he goes. Puts his hand in the right position, locks in square bottom in that buzzer, comes out with the gas, smiling from ear to ear. All right, Jeff, what you got?
Wow, man.
What you got?
My God, in front of Jeff too, huh? was to say to Jeff, I'm here too. It was good, man.
And now we finally have a priority. So it took more than 8 minutes for these guys to get on the scorecard. Jeff has been doing took 3 waves, kind of just by himself, and now we've got priority almost 8 minutes down the line. That's incredible. I haven't seen that ever.
Jeff is having fun, man. Jeff having fun. So Jeff just got a 7-point ride. A 6.25. It's already 13.25. First wave of Pierre, 6.75. So the judges think Jeff's barrel was better than Pierre. Well, maybe he was more on the pocket.
I think it was a little bit deep. I think the wave was just a fractionally bigger. Because it's only a 0.25 that separates the 2 of them. So I think Jeff's wave was that fractionally bigger, and therefore he got that marginally higher score. PLC looking to improve on his lock in his 2nd score on the right-hander. Might just hook it a little flippy. He doesn't roll. He doesn't know what a roll is. He only knows what a backflip and an air reverse and air forward is. So PLC has graduated beyond the roll school.
His man always goes for the new maneuvers, new he's unbelievable, Pierre, man. He knows how to compete, how to surf big waves, how to surf small waves. He's a complete rider, man.
Absolutely complete rider, Fabio. Well, we're going to throw down to an interview with our previous heat winner with Begonia. Begonia, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. We're here with Tristan. Tristan, we saw you. I mean, you lost priority at the beginning, and you were taking some rides. It was.
All right, it gets me back here.
Então vamos lá, estamos de volta aqui, a bateria bem disputada, a gente tem dois chilenos que pegam muita onda, os dois já dividindo o pico, o Moisés na esquerda e o Diego indo para a direita. Vamos ver o que o Diego vai fazer, a onda não ficou tão boa, né? Os dois são locais daqui, então é uma bateria difícil. O Jeff começou bem, já pegando 3 ondas seguidas, uma atrás da outra, sem prioridade na bateria, e ele já conseguiu um 7 e um 6,25. O Jeff, ele é conhecido por manobras aéreas, tubos, ele sabe pegar muita onda, e o Pierre também, né? São dois caras que são campeões mundiais. O Pierre já começou com 6,75 e um 4,50, já botando pressão em cima do Diego e do Moisés, que são atletas chilenos. A gente tem o havaiano, um francês e 2 chilenos. It's getting, man, totally action day. It's no stop. Jeff, it's going nuts. Pierre already has the 4.5, and that's it.
Nice. We're going to throw it to that interview and finally get a good word from Tristan Roberts. Begonia, where you at?
Thank you very much, guys. We're here with Tristan. Tristan, a difficult hit for you. You were trying to get those rides, and actually at the very half of the hit, you found a very good one. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, I made a crucial priority mistake in the beginning where I lost priority. It was a bit too deep on the left. And the waves are pretty slow out there, so I was always going to be in 4th priority for a while, so I had to try and keep busy on the rights while they waited for the lefts. So I managed to get a couple scores without priority, and that was kind of the game plan, which changed halfway through the heat, was just to keep busy and pick off the rights that they weren't going on.
Okay, how does it feel to come back to the tour? This is, the first official event for the men division. So, what are the vibes?
Yeah, it's just really good to see everyone again back together, and it's just good to be traveling again. Good to be here, trying to put on a show for everyone around the world, and I think everyone's super excited just to be back, and I hope there's some swell coming, so we'll be able to push the limit. So tune in and enjoy.
Okay, Tristan, anyone to say hi or thanks back home?
Yeah, just thanks to everyone from tuning in around the world, to my mom, my family, my friends. Yeah, just really appreciate all the support, and yeah, thank you.
Okay, congratulations, best of luck for the rest of the competition, and back to you guys with more action.
Estamos de volta aqui na ação, a bateria tá pegando fogo. E olha, a camiseta branca já nessa direita, looking good wave. Oh my God! That's Jeff.
Cha-ching! That's exactly what we've been waiting for. Oh wait, here we go. Moises Silva on a nice little lots of speed. Can he get a little section? Oh, he almost answers right back to Jeff, but that was just a classic Jeff Hubbard air reverse. Hits it quite low, had his projection in the face of the wave, and lands it absolutely clean. How
Insane.
does he do that?
Insane, man. Insane. How can do these maneuvers in particular little space of the wave?
Yeah.
It's
Alright, we got
crazy.
PLC looking. Is he going? Yes, Rojo, PLC, nice. It's a bomb, high bottom 10. Sits in the pocket, sits in the pit. There he comes out. Well, he needed to improve a 4.5, Fabio, and I reckon that one might just do the job. Well, Jeff again. What a pleasure to watch him surf at this level. And you know what? There's no stopping him.
Man, and he's not a young guy.
Exactly.
He's here for ages. I compete
kinda
against
forget.
him in the past decade.
1920.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
he's been here forever
Exactly.
and in very high level.
And we tend to forget that. We tend to forget that he's probably in his late 40s, if I'm not mistaken.
No, that's it.
You know, so it's incredible. Look at how he's surfing. Look at the scores he's posting. It's like he's got the elixir of youth. I'm sure somewhere in his life, the Hubbard family discovered the elixir of youth, and now they're just staying young and sending it. Here we go. Jeff again, stay on him, high line, releases the rail, sees it section, is he going to get it? Another air reverse out the ball, and unfortunately this one is sending him down for a nice cup of tea with SpongeBob SquarePants.
But how's the control of the speed? How's the high line? This is so nice to see. Like, he does the high line just to get more speed, and then he throw the speed all the way through the maneuver. It's fantastic.
It's exactly, and it's the perfect use of a bodyboard. The epiphany of how do you use the rails, how do you use the bottom of your board to generate all the speed, where you got to put your feet. 9-point rides. Here we go. PLCs. Take us through this one. Deep barrel comes out there, good left hand sniffer, and it was great. But this 9-point ride, the highest, I think it's the first 9-point ride of the event.
For sure, 9 is the first one, and Pierre got the 8-point because he controlled the board, the speed, the drop,
turn,
man.
the turn was
How's the
critical.
drop? Look at this of Jeff, man. High line, speed very good. Bottom turn, just looking to the lip and bang!
To the bank.
If
to
he
the bar.
made that one, man,
Yeah.
oh, wow.
That first one was incredible. The 9-pointer was incredible. The way he rotated mid-face of the wave while he's coming down, and then still managing to land that thing absolutely perfectly.
In a
It's good.
particular space, man, just a little, he
so
had like
small.
just a small space to do that.
Exactly. It's quite interesting that we see guys like Gabriel Braga, Tristan Roberts, Jeff predominantly focusing on the right-hand ways.
Maybe because today is a little bit smaller and they see those kind of waves that they can project a very nice air maneuver, and I think for the reverse air is looking good, the rides.
Oh, absolutely, but why not the other guys? There's 3 more competitors that maybe they don't want to take that risk. Maybe they don't want to feel like, you know, I'm more comfortable on the left. I know the left a bit better. The right is a bit inconsistent. But for 3 heats in a row, the right seems to be the wave of choice and also producing the scores. Yes, PLC got an 8-point for that beautifully executed barrel ride. But, you know, it seems the ride are becoming a bit more explosive and the judges are liking it.
Yeah, for sure. I love how Pierre he control his boards with the legs, and he put the board like on little sideways.
Yes,
It's kind of
he's got that
strange,
sideways
but
slide.
he
Especially
knows.
in pipeline, you see he throws the board out like that, and then somehow just, I don't know, it's incredible.
I'm not used to do that, man, because I need my board with me to do that, and he's like, oh, okay,
He's
I
using
can
his
do.
hips and he's using his fins, and it's good to see how each rider develops his own high performance bottom turn style. I mean, Spencer Skipper is probably one of those guys that have that type of bottom turn. When he drops down in pipeline, he immediately splits his leg. I think that's where it started. He's got that split leg and it just brings it down. As he bottom turns, the legs are still split and controls it with all the speed still, not losing any speed, and just sets up for that beautiful barrels.
And he kind of transform him in a wave, huh? Like together with the wave.
Correct.
It's nice to see.
Right, priority holder Diego Sepulveda looking at a nice little left-hander, goes on the doggy door, gets a nice cover up, a little bit of gas there, just looking for that end maneuver, and he'll just get scored for that nice barrel and a cool little reverse spin, and getting some spray over that. But 11 minutes 25 seconds, Jeff Hubert dominating with a 16-point score, the highest score of the entire event so far, with a 9 and a 7, and Pierre answering back with an 8 and a 6.75, leaving both Moises Silva and Diego Sepulveda in the horrible country that is called Combination Land.
Man, it's fantastic this hit. Like we thought yesterday, Jeff and Pierre is already on the final hit. It's muita boa onda do Diego Sepúlveda. Ele escolheu bem, estava com a prioridade 1, veio por trás do tubo, um tubo deep, e o Diego ele conhece muito essa onda. Um atleta chileno, sabe como trabalhar essa onda, sabe como escolher, como se posicionar. Muito boa onda. A primeira onda do Diego was a 5.85. Was good. better
was
than
good.
the 1 point that he has.
Exactly. Now he manages to get himself out of the combination station situation. I mean, and now he needs an 8.9 for second position, and Pierre needs an 8-point ride for his first position charge. And Moises Silva, unfortunately, a little bit quiet. He does have the priority. We know he's got all the tricks in the bags. He just needs a good wave, and he'll be able to get himself back into contention, out of the combination situation. And 10 minutes to go, it's still wide open. He can swing anyway.
Yeah, for sure. Moisés has the first priority, and this round is looking good for us to watching, because you need the first place. So you need to surf everything you know to be there, to hit the score, and it's fantastic because nobody lose. So you can surf. You can free surf on a contest. You can choose and go.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Free surf, relax, have some fun. I think when you are able to shake the pressure off, as we see our Moises Silva, can he get on, paddling really hard, nice, clean little bottom turn, ejects really hard, just a bit too deep. One of those waves that just looked good, sold him a lemon, lost his priority, and now he's back in the queue.
Yeah, because sometimes the left, it's like, when the left comes, it's like a wall, a big wall, and that's what you want. But sometimes the wave close because today is too small. The waves are on the reef, so unfortunately the wave for Moisés close out.
Yep, 8 minutes and 40 odd seconds ago. Jeff just chilling with a 16-point score. Pierre-Louis with a 14.75. He needs another 8-point ride, 8.01 to be exact, to knock Jeff out of the first position. The battle for second place is, increasingly difficult, as we see Moises Silva now in fourth priority, looking for a good little wave. Nice little barrel, there he goes. Comes out a small one, there he is. Hooks a little forward spin, and back into contention. Well, this will definitely help him a little bit. That will definitely be around, I reckon, if I have to guess and be a judge sometimes, I'll say maybe a 3 something, small wave. Who knows? He just needs to try and get himself back out of that horrible combination situation, which makes things really difficult.
Really difficult. He still have 8 minutes to go, so let's see. I will explain a little bit in Portuguese how this round, after the replay of Moisés. Moisés was trying to get a barrel. He got a barrel. He got a okay barrel. Oh, it was a good wave. We didn't see this wave from Moisés. We saw? Yeah, it was a good wave for him. He got a 4 points, so his first score, a really good score. Então, esse round, pessoal, ninguém perde. Só o primeiro lugar vai direto para o round 7. E os outros 3 atletas, eles vão fazer o round 6 de 3, bateria de 3 pessoas, vão ser 8 baterias de 3 atletas. E aí sim, os 2 atletas desse round 6 passam para o round 7. Então esse round 5 é um round muito importante para você deixar de competir no round 6. Então o primeiro atleta vai direto para o 7. Então por isso que a gente está vendo um bodyboard realmente de qualidade, todos querendo ganhar. Você vê que nessa bateria o Jeff e o PR já estão com notas muito altas, então eles querem passar direto para o round 7. So I explain a little bit in Portuguese so they can understand this round is not an elimination round. The first guys, the first place go direct to the round 7. Let's see the commentaries here at the YouTube, our channel at YouTube. We have a lot of guys, man, around the world saying.
Yeah, thank you very much, everybody. Make
saying
sure
a lot
you,
of
subscribe as well. You can join the live chat.
Agradecer aí a todo mundo. A camiseta Diego Sepúlveda nessa direita, sempre procurando uma manobra aérea nas direitas, mas infelizmente a onda da direita realmente às vezes ela não é boa. É muito difícil você procurar uma onda boa. We see Pierre.
All right, PLC paddling, digging really hard. He sees something at the end. Are we going to see a big F4 or a nice backflip? F4, there we go. As good as it gets. I saw that ramp. I had a tingling feeling. I think he was going to F4 it, and bang, he did. And wow. Well, Jeff, I think you can sit in second place right now. That was just incredible. One of the hardest maneuvers to do. Let's look at this replay. in your experience, break it down for us exactly how because you can see his eyes lit up as he started paddling for that wave. So let's, ladies and gentlemen, wait for this replay. Incredible surfing from PLC. Fabio, look at this.
Man, look at his control on the bottom tunnel, already looking to this leap, and this is so difficult maneuver, especially in a contest.
Man, textbook.
Was I think will be the highest score for the contest for sure. I think in my opinion,
and he's already.
That's it. He got a 9.5 on one single maneuver.
What's it going to take to do a 10 to get a 10 today? If that was flawless.
A barrel, deep barrel, and a 360.
Yeah. Okay. Agreed.
Maybe,
yes.
maybe
even a barrel on it. Yeah. Listen, that was insane. That was.
We never know, man.
That was just
those
beautiful.
Guys.
That was beautiful.
Ridiculous.
We're actually speechless. I'm just gonna sit here and think about it.
I'm just thinking about the balance, you know. When you do the 360 air, you have to do the balance with your body together with your board, your legs. Everything has to work together to do a very clean land. Yeah. And he did everything.
That air forward
perfect.
Was as good as it gets. So anybody back home, go back, watch it again. This is how you do an air forward. The way he bottom turned, he saw that section, flattened his board out, changed his hand position a bit, and just launched straight up the face. Critical section, perfect timing, got the projection, rotated mid-air, beautiful leg position, landed clean in the face, and that's it. 9.5. Thanks for coming. Knocked Jeff right out into second position, and it's been quite the heat. Here we go, Diego Sepulveda.
Oh, nice wave too, nice looking little wave, man. Good, nice barrel. But Diego has to improve more, man, because Pierre is already having 17.5. Wow.
What do you expect? With waves like these, this morning we said we're in for a show, and my goodness, are we in for a show. This is just one amazing technical riding display of bodyboarding.
Yeah, people are saying a lot of stuff about the air forward here in the commentaries at the YouTube. Guys, it's very difficult maneuver.
Hands down.
It's very difficult. Very difficult. It's
right. Just look
totally,
at Diego's one nice little line. Crunches it full gas out the little barrel. Finishes with a little whoopsie.
He surfs pretty well the wave.
Very much so.
Very well. And they say here 9.5, 8.5. It's, man, one maneuver, but it's the maneuver of the day.
It's the maneuver of the day, the maneuver of the contest so far. And if you see this coming on the finals day, the last 2 days of contest, where we have 8 to 10 foot bombs offloading and PLC and the guys doing these type of maneuvers, you know, you just just leaves you speechless, breathless. It's insane. We cannot wait for that, and it's going to be nuts.
Some people said 10 points,
for sure,
right?
For sure. But, you know, like you said, just having that small little barrel, that little bit of extra sugar would have definitely given a 10. The judges, you know, this is now they got the scale. Now they know this is what a 9.5 looks like. And a little bit further than that, we know what a 10 will look like.
Yeah, for sure. You're correct, man. So we have 1 minute 40 seconds to go, and we have Yellow paddling again to this left. He's trying to backflip. He did. Pretty nice, man. Surfing good.
Oh,
wow. 2 maneuvers.
Another one.
Another one on the rocks. Oh my God.
Keyhole. Not happening.
Not happening, man.
1 minute 22 seconds to go. The heat situation needs no explanation. PLC with a 17.5. Jeff Hubbard with a 16. Two of the biggest names in bodyboarding going head to head with Diego Sepulveda and Moises Silva. I'm sure these guys are still honored to be surfing with these two and kind of enjoying the show. That is what it is. These guys are putting up one hell of a show. Here we go. Diego Sepulveda looking for that little section. There's a nice backflip. Hooks it around. Turns it in a good position. Now it's looking for that second one. Tries it again. Maybe a roller would have been the safer option.
For sure, maybe a roller. But he's doing right, Diego. He was under priority. Perfect. He needs to go. You know, he needs to try.
Or nothing. It's a dying minutes. You know, we're touching 30 seconds right now.
Yeah, and Jeff has the first priority, waiting for that 8.51. How's the scores, man?
Yeah, that's crazy. And the Diego and Moises both with a 16-point combination. That is devastating.
Before the heat end, I just want to say to you that we are live in the YouTube and we have almost 2,000 people online with us. That's very nice, guys.
Thank you. Merci. Gracias.
Obrigado.
Obrigado. Muito obrigado. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a crack of a heat. Don't go anywhere. We got some more high-flying action with coming up next, Maxime, Joshua, Dave Hubbard, and Sergio Alonso right after these ad breaks for some more high-flying action. See you in a bit.
Okay, official result in first place, red, Jeff. Sorry, first place, red, Luis Cortez, 17.5 total score. In second place, Jeff Hubbard, 60 points total score. In third place, Diego Sepúlveda.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy to be back here with Fabio. Fabio, what a hit we just saw. What incredible maneuvers. Impressive performance. Let's just go straight to the water and we can review what just happened.
Was incredible. Bergo was incredible. The air forward from Pierre was unbelievable. I like so much that maneuver, man. And it's hard to do it in the contest because you have to do all the balance together. So now we have Maxime Castillo and we have Sergio Alonso already to the right. Nice looking wave, nice barrel roll. Unfortunately, the wave just closed and he's going out. Como eu estava falando, Bergo, a última bateria foi uma coisa extraordinária. Vimos um surf muito bom. E essa próxima vai ser o Maxime Castillo, Joshua Toledo, Dave Hubbard e Sergio Alonso. Dave Hubbard is Jeff's brother, so we're gonna see some air time again. Jeff was flying. We said before, Jeff and Dave, they fly for free because they have too much time on flights.
Oh, what an amazing day, what an amazing hit. Un repasito en español también para las personas que están asistiendo, para Joshua y Sergio. Estamos entonces con Maxime Castillo de Francia en rojo. Aquí viene un replay de la primera ola del venezolano Sergio Alonso. Un bonito rolo bien ejecutado en el pocket, en la puerta de la ola. Vamos a ver qué piensan los jueces acerca de esa ola de comienzo. Recuerden, son hits de 30 minutos. 4 personas en el agua. Estos son los competidores que vinieron avanzando de las primeras rondas junto con los que estaban sembrados del ranking 2019. Así que Sergio Alonso obtiene un 3.85 por ese rolo. Se sabe que se está esperando mejores condiciones. Atención, ahí viene una buena ola, Fabio.
E essa bateria é uma bateria muito interessante, porque nós temos 4 atletas de 4 nacionalidades diferentes. Um francês, um chileno, um havaiano e um venezuelano, que foi o Sérgio, que acabou de pegar a primeira onda da bateria e fez um 3.85, uma nota razoável. Foi uma manobra só, um rolo bem na boca, bem no pocket da onda. A gente tem onda atrás agora chegando, mas os competidores não conseguiram pegar, estavam fora do pico. It's a very worldwide hit. Huh? We have a Hawaiian, a Chile, a Venezuelan, and a French. Pretty nice this. I like that.
Yeah, I love when it's like that. It's world tour events, so usually we have many nationalities, and I love when they're mixing a hit. So yes. So for everyone tuning in, today we're gonna be seeing the whole round number 5, which is a round of 8 hits, meaning that there's 2 more hits coming up. You can check the program and you can check the live scores if you go to the IBC World Tour website and you check the live. I mean, you click on the live button and it will take you to the streaming. You will be seeing the same thing you're watching in YouTube, but you will have an addition, which is the scoring system right below the streaming. I will say the streaming screen. So make sure to go to IBC World Tour. We have a little bit of a thing coming up, which is, wait a minute.
People is saying, asking for us at our YouTube channel, what's Dave Hubble Double C? Double C, it's a wild card. So Dave, he was a wild card for this event in Arica.
It's the IBC wild card this year. He actually applied for it and he won it. There's every year the tour has a wild card. So the riders have to apply, submit a form and apply to earn it. And Dave Hobart was the winner, was the one that earned it. So he will be the wild card for the IBC World Tour during the whole year.
Okay. I didn't know that. I thought it was just for this. I thought it was just for this event. Então, quem está perguntando o que é o WC do lado do Dave Hubbard, ele é o wild card que ele conseguiu junto à associação IBC. Então, pelo ano inteiro, ele tem esse direito de ser o wild card. Okay, guys, 24 minutes to go. We only have Sergio Alonso surf one wave.
Yo quisiera decir, I would like to say that in Spanish as well. Dave Hobart, wait a minute, here comes actually Dave Hobart to right. Oh no, he's actually going to left. Backdoor in there, as he only knows how to do it. Beautiful barrel rolling, perfectly executed there. That's going to be a very good way to start his campaign in this heat. Let's see this answer for Joshua Toledo, the guy from Iquique, former ISA world champ, twice junior world champ actually.
I love how Dave Hubbard do those rollers, man, looking where he goes to land. I told him yesterday that he did a roller yesterday too, and I told him, and he was, okay, it's so nice to you to say about this for me, because he's always doing backflips, airs, 360 airs, reverse airs, and he's doing some really nice rollers. I like it.
No, yeah, he's going for the classic maneuvers, but like we said yesterday, he actually chose the same maneuvers. Attention, here comes Maxime, le Français. On va voir qu'est-ce qu'il a fait. Le Français, I think he rolled on that one. Let's see if we get the replay. But anyways, yeah, Dave is playing conservative and the classic maneuvers, and it's really nice to watch because everything comes from the roller, right? So there he is, a 7.15 for the first wave of Dave. The classic style and beautiful executed roll. Since I started to bodyboarding, they told me, and I remember perfectly, everything comes from the roll. Here comes Joshua.
Joshua on this good-looking left and a very nice backflip after the barrel, man. Nice control on the bodyboard. Nice line. I like Joshua Toledo too. He knows how to choose the little ones, and sometimes the little ones gives you an opportunity to make a barrel and then a maneuver after this barrel. And Dave, man, he knows how to do it. You know, it was the first wave. He got a barrel and a roll, and he's already on the lead, 7.15.
Okay, you know what, Fabio, we're ready with the interview with Dion and Pierre-Louis Coste. Dion, take it away.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the heat winner, Pierre. Man, that was a show.
Yeah, that was a good hit. Good way to start. I know when I saw that Jeff was in my hit, I knew it was going to be a hot battle, and then mixed with the Chilean ripping, it was a good battle.
I saw your eyes lighting up as soon as you saw that section at the end, and we kind of knew something magic is going to come. And you did not disappoint. That air forward was textbook. It was just insane. It must have felt good just pulling that one off in front of Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. It's not the first time, competing with Jeff. You always have to, do your best, do your best. And I was, very early in the position that I needed an excellent score. And I just hold priority and wait for the ramp.
Very honestly kidding me.
We are back, I think.
Yeah, it was a little technical. Let's wait. I think we're going to get back there.
We're back here with PLC, one of the previous heat. Pierre, that was a show, man. You do too, just going head to head. Take us through it a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good way to start. I mean, like I said, when I saw who was in my heat, especially Jeff, I knew it was going to be a difficult battle. It's always difficult against him, and I was really early in the competition, needed to to perform. So yeah.
I saw your eyes lighting up when you saw that section on that specific wave. You went down, you did a textbook air forward. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. You must have been really stoked when you landed that thing. You knew, hey Jeff, my turn. Back in the queue, bro.
I mean, of course, early, I needed an excellent score, and I kind of knew it against Jeff. He got a 9-point ride, and I was like, okay, now all I have to do is wait for a good wave and go for it. I have nothing to lose. It's a non-elimination, and I had to do it. I needed to do it.
Well, you did it. We all loved it. The whole world loved it. Thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing you shredding for the rest of the event, guys. Back to you.
Oh, D there, yeah. Great interview with Pierre-Louis, and you know what? It's still Dave over dominating this heat, only with one wave at 7.15, and Joshua Toledo building his score with a 6.10 and a 1. Of course, waiting for the backup score. Maxime Castillo, only with a 5. It's a 30-minute heat. Also said he only holding a 3.85. Remember, 30-minute heat, so anything can happen, and here it comes. Last score of Maxime in the first position.
So we have White paddling to this left, looking good. This one, small wave, but a little barrel, couldn't make it. Maxime, he comes with a 5.9 and a 5. He's already on leading. He needs just to improve that 5, because Dave Hubbard, he only have one wave and he's still on second position. Oh no, Joshua now has 1.1, so he passed David for just a 0.05. Yeah, they have a lot of time still, so anything can happen.
Cara, eu gostaria de ler esse comentário lá de Flávio. Flávio, obrigada pelas...
O Flávio está falando aqui. Obrigado, Flávio Rodrigues, falando que a nossa transmissão está top. Obrigado por tudo que vocês estão fazendo pelo esporte. E nós já que agradecemos aí a você, a Aloha também para você, e compartilha aí o nosso link do YouTube.
Sim. Se lembra de compartilhar, por favor.
Se lembrem de compartilhar.
Obrigada. Gente, eu estou fazendo aulas agora. Eu quero falar perfeito português. Vamos lá.
Vai falar perfeitinho.
Perfeitinho.
E também avisar vocês que qualquer dúvida, entrar no site da IBC, tem todas as informações dos atletas, dos eventos, da perna, da perna chilena, da perna sul-americana, que depois daqui a gente vai para Itacoatiara, onde os atletas adoram. Tem informações sobre as meninas, tudo que vocês precisarem saber sobre o bodyboard mundial, a IBC está trazendo para vocês. E agradecer novamente a oportunidade da gente estar aqui falando em português,
claro que sim,
espanhol e inglês.
Eso es, y quiero mandar un saludo gigante a la gente que está sintonizando, que está apoyando a Sergio Alonso, los venezolanos, ¿dónde están? Tiren su bandera. Alejandro Benítez ahí, vamos Catire. Richard Herrera, vamos Catire, con Dios y la Virgen del Carmen, por supuesto, la Virgen del Carmen ahí. Vamos siempre para adelante. Dímelo, Valladares, te recuperaste el golpe, dice acá. ¿Dónde está la gente de de Venezuela? Gracias a todos por sus buenos comentarios, por su apoyo, por su paciencia. Este es el regreso del Tour Mundial. Ha sido un poco difícil, hemos tenido algunas dificultades técnicas por el área que es Arica. El regreso siempre es difícil. Recuerden que venimos de una pausa de 3 años. Es difícil tal vez recaudar todos los fondos y todo lo que se necesita para poder, digamos, pagar para tener absolutamente todo cubierto. Pero realmente el trabajo de los chicos de Unión Flopos ha sido gigante. Muchas gracias a Matías y a Francisco El Rapo, Matías Miranda y Francisco Alvarado, los dos organizadores principales de este evento. Gracias, de verdad, ellos le han puesto la vida, le han puesto el corazón a este evento y lo han sacado con toda la garra, con toda la dedicación. Gracias a ustedes en casa, les pedimos paciencia, les pedimos apoyo. El tour está recién recomenzando y vamos a ofrecerles una excelente pierna latinoamericana. Fabio, I don't know if you got that in Portuguese. I don't know if you want to say it. It's been hard.
It's been hard. I will say in Portuguese. Foi muito difícil a gente retornar devido a todas essas circunstâncias de pandemia, de renovação do circuito mundial. E agora a gente está firme e forte com 3 etapas no Chile, 1 etapa no Brasil. É um começo de circuito muito sólido, muito organizado, com pessoas novas, com pessoas realmente apaixonadas e prontas para trabalhar para o bodyboarding. O bodyboarding é um esporte mais inclusivo, ao meu ver, que deixa qualquer pessoa que seja de idade ou de condição física ou de alguma necessidade que tenha e poder ter essa sensação de deslizar numa onda. Então o bodyboarding, a gente vai fazer muitas coisas juntas. A IBC está vendo isso e com certeza o bodyboard cada vez vai mais crescer e precisamos dessas competições para a gente realmente mostrar o nível que o bodyboard chegou.
É de seu apoio, compreensão também. Porque agora este evento aqui ha sido muito difícil para a gente. Os organizadores fizeram tudo que puderam. Cara, não.
Todos
tá
que puderam.
Certo.
Porque nós dependemos muito dessa etapa. Essa etapa é uma etapa muito importante pra gente. Arica, Chile, é muito importante. Vamos ver, o pessoal tá ali, parece que tá vindo uma onda. Let's see, maybe there's a wave outside. Maxime is still on the lead with a 5.9 and a 5. Yoshua Toledo with a 6.10, and he don't have a backup wave still. He has a 1.5, 1.10. And Dave Hubbard, just one wave.
Joshua. Aqui viene Joshua, nada.
Almost. Mas como eu estava falando, a gente agradece muito todos os brasileiros e todas as pessoas que são envolvidas no esporte de estarmos aqui de novo em Arica, agradecer ao governo do Chile, as pessoas todas
difícil,
envolvidas.
Sabe? Porque hoje a gente tem um pouquinho de dificuldades técnicas, né? Então eu só quero desculpar, eu sei, gente, que vocês querem ter mais não sei, vou falar
mais
inglês.
Informação perfeitas, né?
Claro.
E tudo certinho com as câmeras.
Mas
gente
é
perdeu.
a volta, você sabe, é a volta do tour e a gente vai ficar perfeitinho, prontinho.
Say in English now,
Yeah,
because we have Dave Hubbard on the hit.
I just wanted to say, people, that we had some difficulties, technical difficulties, especially today. Yesterday was actually pretty legit. Today we had some difficulties. We are in an island. I mean, it's not a proper island. It's like a causeway, so it's a little bit difficult to get some of the things that we need to in order to produce perfectly this event. And just apologize and let you know that we are working hard to make these events the best possible. We are putting, seriously, people, we have been working at the IBC for 3 years now without a tour, without any payments or anything like that. And we put our hearts. We all know bodyboarding, it's not a rich sport. We all know we all do this for the passion and because we love this sport so much. So we know you love the sport as well as we. So we just ask for your understanding and your support, and knowing that if one day might be a little bit hard, we are working. I mean, if one day it's not perfect, we are seriously working hard to make it better for the next day. And for sure, the South American leg is going to be amazing. We are going to have another 2 more events here in Chile. We're having Iquique. The guys there are preparing an amazing event. We are having Antofagasta, and then we're going to Brazil. We're going to Itacoatiara, and we're going to do the only event only for women will be Wahine Pro. So definitely this is going to be a great year. And this is White. Who's going there?
White, it's Joshua. Joshua is in second place, so he's trying hard to change the 1.10 that he has. And he didn't have the first priority, so he's been working good. David Hubbard is still on with just 1 wave, and he has the first priority, so he knows he needs a good wave. So that's why he's using the first priority to find the best wave. He has like 10 minutes to go, so he has time. Everything can change.
Yeah, definitely. So 10 minutes and a half to go, Fabio. And yes, a little bit of a slow hit. We haven't spoken about that. It's Mother Nature. It takes time to throw the waves, but I'm pretty sure in 30 minutes you will be capable, and they will be capable to find nice waves. And I just would like to thank Pride Bodyboards, because this event is presented by Pride Bodyboards. Pride with a sustainability, oh my god, concept. And here comes Dave Hubbard.
Dave is getting another good left. I think he was too, like, I don't know, he used to pedal faster. I think he needs to pedal fast. He was too slow on the bottom turn.
You know, yeah, definitely. Let's see and wait what happened with the 9 minutes and a half to go. I was looking at the chat, and some people was asking what were the best fins. There's a lot of good fins in the market, but did you know that the Vulcan fins are made out of 40% of recycled rubber? That's pretty cool. It's very good that Pride it's innovating in the sustainability. So kudos to the Pride team for doing that. This is Sergio Alonso, el venezolano. Vamos a ver una bonita ola para el catire. Se pone el tubazo, sale escupido. Buena ola para el catire. Vamos a ver si consigue el 5,01 que está buscando para subir a la segunda posición. Es posible. ¿Dónde está Venezuela? ¿Dónde está la gente apoyando a nuestro catire, a nuestro margariteño, Iguar Diablo?
Sérgio pegou essa onda muito bem, pegou uma onda com tubo de backdoor, assim, passou por dentro do tubo, com spray saindo, surfou muito bem. O Sérgio tá bem na bateria, ele não tá morto não, ele tá ali disputando, tá precisando só de um 5,01. E parece que tá entrando um ventinho aí. I think the wind is coming a little bit. Huh?
That's why our head of judges, Chico Garritano, excelente head of judges. Look at that. Here comes. This is Joshua. Joshua don't want to leave this place without showing the world what he's capable of.
Whoa.
And look at that. That's a nice looking backdooring barrel.
A backdooring barrel, and maybe, I don't know, Joshua can change the results with that wave. He's searching for that barrel from the start. And we see there's waves, man. You just have to connect. Dave, it's again with the first priority. And let's see the commentaries here on our channel and YouTube. Flávio, novamente aí, tamo junto, Flávio, tamo junto. Lindomar também, dando as felicidades, obrigado. Muito legal ter a galera aí do Brasil vendo. Obrigado aí, todos vocês, compartilhem. We Bodyboard, they are together
guys.
with us too. Thank you so much, guys. was over here. Yeah, we
Nice.
bodyboard. We are together always, man. Thank you so much. And we have wave. We have Dave Huber on the left. Let's see what he can do it. David has only one wave, so with that one, maybe let's see what he can get. And Yoshua is in first place now. How's that?
Because he came out of that barrel spit. That was a nice barrel. Así que Joshua Toledo cambia la situación. Atención, se viene Le Français, Le Maxime. Bonito ARS. That's a trademark. Maxime always ARSs. The best maneuvers for Maxime are the ARS and the reverse spins. I mean, reverse air reverses.
Air reverse.
He's very good at the reverses.
I like this maneuver. I like this ARS, man. It was clean. It was very good executed. Maxime, c'est bon, hein? C'est bon. Gostei.
Bueno, una información importante, quiero que todos sepan que esta es una ronda de no eliminación, lo que significa que si alguno de sus competidores favoritos no avanza en la primera posición, no se preocupen porque no se está yendo del evento. El que avance primero va a ir directamente a lo que es la ronda 7. Es muy bueno porque te ahorras una ronda, ¿no? Y vas cobrando platita y vas sumando puntitos que son importantes, pero los otros 3 que no queden en la primera posición van a lo que es la ronda número 6. En la ronda número 6 sí van a quedar eliminados. La ronda número 6 tiene 8 hits de 3 personas. Fala no português.
Já falei isso, falo novamente que isso é muito importante. Esse round é um round que não tem eliminação, mas isso faz com que eles queiram surfar muito os atletas. Os atletas eles dão o máximo de si para não precisar passar no round 6, eles vão direto pro round 7. Por isso que a gente viu o Jeff, o Pierre, todos eles surfando em alto nível, o David também tentando surfar em alto nível, porque ninguém quer ir para repescagem. E agora a gente tem a camiseta vermelha, Maxime Castilho again, oh my God!
Oh, that's going to be an important one for the Frenchman. Ale Maxu, se cosa, pero aquí viene la respuesta del venezolano. Tu vaso profundo sale súper escupido. Ay, Fabio, I don't know what's going to happen. Fabio, attention people, atención gente, atención que el catire se acaba de poner un tubazo. No sé qué va a pasar. La ola de Maxime fue súper buena, la del catire fue súper buena. I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't want to be a judge at this time. Man, what's happening? Maxime, come on.
Well,
Nice barrel and a backflip and the open.
and what about Sergio backdooring?
Man,
So deep, he disappeared.
I love the barrels. I love the
know,
barrels.
well,
I love the
everyone-
barrels. Sergio, it's amazing, man. Maxime is in first place now. 8.65 for the last wave.
We're waiting for the last score of Sergio. Estamos esperando la score de Sergio porque Maxine tuvo un 8.65 que fue muy bueno. Y recuerden que Maxine se puso un tubo saliendo con una maniobra aérea. Vamos a ver, ¿no?
Vamos a ver. Vamos.
Compartan, gente, compartan esta transmisión. Nos quedan solamente 2 hits. Y ahí cayó entonces la nota de Sergio Alonso, un 6.75. Ahora está en la segunda posición el catire. Muy buena nota, claro que sí. Un tubo bueno en el que él desaparecía. Así que tremendo nivelazo del venezolano y del francés. Ale la France.
Maxime got 2 waves and he changed everything for him. He has like a 8.65 and a 6.05. And yesterday, Begonha, we hit like 1.3. We now 1.7.
Yeah, thank you, people. Estamos rompiendo récords acá. Ojo que ayer me explicaban que sí había habido bastantes conectados, por ejemplo en Nazaret. Atención, here comes Dave Hobart. Dave Hobart to the left and Sergio to the right. Nice looking backflip there for Dave. Perfectly executed. He opened his legs in order to flip it well. We don't know what Sergio did to the right, but that was a very executed backflip. Perfectly landed and flipped it, right? That's the most hard.
I'm in shock with this hit.
He's showing the teeth, you know. He said like, okay, now I need to show Now I need to put the turbo on.
And he needs only 5.2. So, I don't know.
Ay,
Let's
ay, ay,
wait.
el catire ahí pues está en peligro el catire porque Dave Wood acaba de ponerse ese backflip gigante y solo necesita un 5.20 para quitarle el puesto al catire, subir a la segunda posición. Queda 1 minuto 50. Sergio, tienes que ponerte las pilas. ¿A dónde está Venezuela apoyando el catire? No se preocupen de todas formas porque, bueno, acá ya sabemos que no están siendo eliminados, pero siempre es bueno tratar de llegar a la primera posición para descansar un hit, ¿no, Fábio?
Ah, com certeza, com certeza. Eu não queria estar nesse round 6, porque é um round que elimina, né? Então eles vão ter três atletas muito fortes. So Dave, on the last wave, he received 6.9, so he's still on second position. He needs a 7.56 to get first place from Maxime. Maxime is on fire.
Oh, Maxime is solid. Those waves were really good. The thing is that you need to keep in mind, wait a minute, here comes Dave. Dave is going for the first place, for sure. Oh, I don't know if this is going to be that. A reverse? What? Reverse Rolo.
Reverse Rolo.
Yeah.
Reverse Rolo.
Reverse Rolo.
You know-
Inverted Rolo.
Inverted Rolo. PLC needs to name
Upside
that,
down Rolo.
because PLC always do this too, man. This is crazy. Oh my God, man. This is a final hit. Come on, guys. We come. Sergio Alonso to the left. Oh my God. Wow.
Ay, ay, ay.
Couldn't make it.
No, este hit está de locos. Menos mal que nadie de esta gente se va porque todos se merecen pasar. Han surfeado increíble. I'm so happy that this is a non-elimination round because everyone has surfed so good. And I can hear from the beach, that's the official call. And this is the replay of last wave of Dave. But yeah, official results, people. It's Maxime Castillo, the French boogeyman, advancing directly to the round number 7, and the rest going straight to round number 6, which is the report charge. We're gonna hit a quick commercial break and gonna be back in no time. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. I'm so happy to be back with my friend Dion. Let's go straight to the water because we have action and we don't want to miss anything. And I know for a fact you don't want to miss anything. So, Pancho, vámonos al agua.
All right. What a heat we just saw with Maxime Castillo putting on a bars, dropping bars, barrel to ARS. I just made that up while I was standing there, by the way. So it's a tough crowd, eh? And incredible surfing from everybody. I'm so happy it's a non-elimination round, like you said. So Very good. Very excited. Waiting for the heat to start. In this heat, Uri Valadao, Matias Diaz, Lionel Medina, and Amaury Laverne. Another bodyboarding expedition happening.
Another final.
Another final expedition expo happening here. Here we
comes
go.
Mati, el iquiqueño Matías Díaz. Uno de los estilos más bonitos que tiene Iquique. Hay un rolito simplemente para marcar algo de puntos. 29 minutos, o sea, este hit tiene 30, señores. Y Matías Díaz también es un rider de Pride, tiene su modelo también. Así que gracias Pride Bodyboards por apoyar este evento, por presentar este evento. Y como decía mi compañero, en el agua ya tenemos a Lionel Medina, el canario, con 5 puntos. Con nada de empezado el hit, ya el Lío marcaba 5 puntos. Él está de amarillo, Matías está de blanco, Uri Badalao está de rojo y Amaury Laverne está de azul. Gracias a todos por sintonizar, por su comprensión, por su cariño. Here comes
All right,
Amaury.
Mars up and running, locking and ejecting on that one. There's been some amazingly fun waves that has been exploding all over the reef. It's kind of like the tide is just perfect. In the last heat, we saw wave after wave after wave, and man, highlight for me so far, it's Maxime. He was surfing so well. I haven't seen him surf at that level. He's hungry. He's hungry to perform. And there's some beautiful barrel riding and some clinical execution of his ARSs at the back. 26 minutes, 36 seconds. Not much yet. Still early days in this heat. Around number 5, heat number 7. One more heat to go after this one for the day. We will make an official call once we've received the information from the technical director. But another final here, another clinic that will be shown and see what bodyboarding is all about. We've seen it throughout the entire day. It's been epic.
And you know what? Epic it will be. The interview with Fabio and Maxime Castillo. Fabio, ale.
Okay, we are here with the last winner of the last hit, Maxime Castillo. Como foi, Maxime? Aquela onda sensacional, a conexão com o oceano.
Yeah, foi boa, foi uma boa bateria. Tava a demorar muito as ondas, como vai dar tempo sem apanhar onda, tive 2.5 e depois consegui aguentar para fazer esta onda boa do tubo ARS, foi fixe.
So you told me it was your first hit of the year.
Yeah.
Feels good.
Yeah, I feel really good to be back in the jersey on the World Tour. Like, first hit of the year is always a challenge, you know, in your mind and for so much things. So yeah, super stoked to advance through the round 7 directly and feel good to start the year like that.
Nice, man. Congratulations. See you next round.
Thank you so much.
Back to you guys, man.
Merci beaucoup. Obrigado, Fábio. Aí, Maxime speaking Portuguese. Oh, those times in Portugal have paid off.
Man's got many talents, and I think one of his talents is definitely behind a blackjack table. He's got some skills. We've had a few games in the past, and over and above his surfing skills, man, he can throw some cards. Well, like he throws ARSs, and we know he means business. Back to business, which means heat number 7, round number 5. Lionel Medina still holding on with it 5 point. A little bit slow heat, but we've seen it over and over and over that closer to the ending stages of the heat, we will see lots of waves coming through, given what the swell is doing right now. Uri Valadao, it was his birthday a couple of days ago. Happy birthday, Uri Valadao. And up against Amaury Laverne. There we go, talking about Uri, locks and loads, nice little bottom turn, gets out of frame, and we will hopefully be able to bring you guys a replay as to what nothing happening. Actually, you can see he kicked out of that one. So no real movement on the scorecards. Log into ibcworldtour.com, check out and subscribe to the YouTube as well. You'll be able to get all the live information and be able to see the live scores as and when they are dropping in real time from all the judges.
Y si no has entrado a la página de la IBC, tienes que ir, tienes que conocerla, como decía mi amigo Dion. Tenemos todo, tenemos esta transmisión. Atención, este es el replay de la última ola. Wow, de Uri. That was the replay. Quería contarles que vayan y conozcan lo que va a ser el calendario de los eventos mundiales de la IBC World Tour. Esta es una tripleta que tenemos acá en Chile, se llama el South American Leg. Atención que viene Lionel Medina ahí tomaba esa ola. estaba contándoles un poco, ya después vamos a ver ese replay, estaba contándoles un poco de lo que es la pierna sudamericana. Este es el replay de la última onda de Uri, bonito tubo, y no conseguía pegarle ahí.
Bonito
America,
tubo.
Bonito tubo.
Bonito tubo. To the bangle.
I know if you study, you're gonna start speaking Spanish because you're good for languages. You should do it.
Well, I think in Iquique we'll be just having a full-on Spanish broadcast, and I can just be the Spanish guy. You can be the English lady.
Okay. And the Safa lady. And
Yeah, you
the
can.
Afrikaans.
As long as you braai. If you don't braai, you don't qualify.
I braai. It's just differently.
Kan jy braaibroodjies maak?
Ooh.
You see, you remember those braaibroodjies in
Those things are.
Fronton?
Oh my god. Braai sandwiches, I guess, no?
Yeah, not sandwiches. It's a broodjie.
Breaky. Anyways, I wanted to let you invited to go to the ABC World Tour website and get to know the calendar. We have the South American leg, which is 3 events here in Chile. We are going to be heading to Iquique after this one, and then we're going to be going to Antofagasta for the Antofagasta Bodyboard Festival. And Iquique is the Arizos Iquique Pro. And we're going to Itacoatiara after this. After Antofagasta, which is going to be from the 6th to the 16th of June. And then we're going to see the only women event organized by the amazing 5 times world champ Neymar Carvalho, and that will be the Wahine Bodyboard Pro in the beautiful Espíritu Santo. Así que make sure to book your tickets, make sure to save the dates, get to know the calendar, and after that there's a junior event in Hawaii. Attention,
Uri Valadao looking to improve a massive Uri style ARS. Did he land it on? Hope he lands this one, but unfortunately Uri getting stuck here.
Ya, bueno, está dando esa actualización de lo que es el calendario. Vayan a conocer el calendario. 3 eventos en Chile, 2 en Brasil y 1 solo de mujeres. Atención que se viene rápidamente. Matías Díaz iba hacia la izquierda.
We need to get that guy a coffee. I think we need to get him a coffee. Two coffees. Dos cafés, por favor.
2 cafecitos, por favor. Maybe
right.
Coffee with a Red Bull cream.
With a whiskey. All right, Mars. Finally, Mars locking into a little something. High bottom turn. Sits in the barrel. Can he wrangle his way out there? Yes, he does. He does what Mars does what Mars does.
Yeah, a Mozzie style thing. Here's the replay for Matias Diaz last wave. There was. Well, anyways. We are so happy to be here with you people to bring you this. It's been hard. It's been a difficult day today, so apologies. I already said it in the heat before. Here comes the replay of Matias. Nothing there. Thanks God, nothing there.
Unfortunate, you can see he was frustrated with that one. He needs a good score. He's only got a 2.5 and a 1. Uri Valadao with a 4.5 and a 1.65 for his ARS effort that he did not make, unfortunately. Well, Lionel Medina, he's one of those guys that when he finds his rhythm, he is unstoppable. 2020 Fronton champion, and he took it out in grand style up against a stellar field in 2020. Matias Diaz, known here in Chile as one of their best, and he's a very technical rider. Amaro Laverne needs absolutely no introduction. Man, this guy is just on another level. Every time he takes off on a wave, you can expect magic, such as PLC. That air forward was incredible.
Textbook. Una bonita ola viniendo ahí. Vamos a ver quién la toma. Y es Uri Valadao. Bonito tubo. Perfeita onda aí pelo Uri. Ele vai trocar esse 1.65 que tem. Vai ficar melhor na primeira colocação. Yeah, definitely. That's going to be a changing for the 1.66.
Definitely.
The 65, I'm sorry, that Uri is holding. Once again, people, please, apologies. A hard day today. I already said it in the previous heat. Today, it's been hard. We have been facing some difficulties. You can say that.
Yeah, difficulties, power surges and things you just cannot account for, things you can't prepare for. So just rolling with the punches, just having contingencies in place, and so far we're still being able to bring you guys a broadcast, and that in itself is the best part of this. So we managed to give you good waves, good company.
Mati.
And you will see Matias Diaz, he needs to get on that scorecard, looks for that beautiful aerials, backflip. And I'm just joking, it's definitely a backflip. This one with a combination roll, a second roll on that one. So Matias Diaz will be super stoked. But that bail that he just did was super dodgy, super dangerous.
Super dodgy.
It's insanely shallow.
Yeah.
And diving head first in that white water, it could end very badly.
No, definitely. That's the turtle there. Una vez más, gente, lo quiero decir en español. Les pido disculpas. Hemos tenido un día difícil. La verdad que no siempre, lamentablemente, hay cosas que se escapan de las manos. Les pido solamente disculpas, paciencia, comprensión, cariño. Hacemos esto con nuestra vida, con nuestra alma. Créanme que hay mucho trabajo involucrado detrás. Todo se va a solucionar. Mañana va a ser un mejor día, lo prometemos. Everything is going to be better. Tomorrow is going to be a better day. Gente, desculpe. A gente está tendo alguns problemas aqui técnicos, mas amanhã vai ser melhor. Obrigado pela assistência, obrigado pela torcida. É difícil, né? Here comes Amaury Laverne. What he can do in this one is gonna barrel perfectly. Oh, that's a deep one. Roll in there and another roll. That's beautiful.
That was incredible right there. That was Mostal wrangling that barrel, coming through the barrel, drops his leg, slows down, sees a section, does a roll, and continues. Mars he sees things that I think sometimes other riders don't get to see, and by doing that means he's a step ahead sometimes of his fellow competitors. He's very aggressive in the water. He's very calculated, and he makes sure that he capitalizes on each and every single wave he takes on. A contest machine.
People, thank you very much for the support. You're gonna make me cry.
Don't cry. Let's give a shout out to South Africa's famous rapper Jack Parrow that supports bodyboarding, and he's tuning in right now.
Yo, Jack.
Yeah, Jack. And Uncle Jackie P, thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing the love.
Am I going to get to meet him when I go to South Africa?
You will definitely get to meet him because he's the main act.
Yarri.
He's going to be dropping some good tunes. Here we go. Here's Mars wrangling that barrel. See, drops his legs. Nice little roller. Another section. Nice little roller. And that's it. Always be ready. When you land your first maneuver, be ready for the second section. All right, Jack, enjoy it. Enjoy the weekend, everybody. We are here to bring you the action. Round number 7, round number 5, heat number 7. Man, we need some sleep. All right, here we go. Amaury back in first position.
Okay, so yeah, it's a good time to give us your shout outs. I mean to say hi right here at the chat that we have in YouTube. Thank you very much. We are breaking some numbers here. From what I recall from the events that I have been working, I can't say from all the events in the world, but from what I recall, this is the biggest audience that we have seen. So thank you very much. De los eventos que yo he trabajado, este es el que más conectados al mismo tiempo tenemos. Recuerden que 1,700 personas, más de 1,700 personas conectadas al mismo tiempo. Es al mismo tiempo. Esto se super mega ultra multiplica en lo que va pasando el día. Gracias por el apoyo, disculpen las dificultades, gracias por los mensajes hermosos, por el apoyo. Obrigado, galera, obrigadíssima pelo apoio, pelo suporte. A gente está trabalhando forte aqui, a gente está fazendo isso com muito amor, com muita paixão. Então, obrigada por isso. Merci à tous pour comprendre. Ça a été difficile aujourd'hui, ça a été un jour difficile pour nous. Il y a beaucoup de choses qui sont mal aujourd'hui, mais on y va, on va là.
Merci beaucoup, mon chéri. Amaury looking at that one, letting that one go, rightfully so, because it had not much in it for him. Operating under priority with 4th priority still in the lead, luckily, with 11.4. Right behind him, Uri Valadao Here we go, split peak action. Are we following with red? Yes, we're staying with Uri Valadao. Lots of speed, punches a roll through the lip in the explosion of the white water. Not sure if he can hold on to that one. Nope, there he comes out, and an incomplete maneuver for Uri Valadao. So let's see if we can get a little replay on blue for going left on the split peak.
And it was such a good call from the head of judges to only roll the round number 5 today, because he knew the wind is going to be picking up very early today. Here it's 10:30. Wait a minute, here comes the Iki Kenyan, Matias Diaz. No way, that's a beautiful executor 360 forward. Not.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
good
I
move.
heard it was incomplete.
No,
Yeah, because
that
it
was
was
completed. He made it. I'm sure he made it. So let's see what happens. I love the fact that he had so much speed, and he went up there, he did his rotation, landed a little bit on top of the wave, managed to get down on the face. It's not on the same level as PLC. Let's look at this one. Here we go. The split peak action. Are we going with the right or the lefties? Or are we going to stay? Okay, staying with Moz. Quick little bottom turn, nice little cover up, gets out, hooks a nice little ARS, and that's all she wrote.
Yes. And that was Uri for the right. And the situation at the moment, people, it's Amaury Laverne in the first position, holding a total of 11.65, followed by the Brazilian former world champ Uri Badalao, only needing a 5.66 to get to the first position. Remember, this is all about the first position. No one leaves the competition from this round. This is a non-elimination round, so it's only about getting that first place. So you go straight to the round number 7, and you skip one round, which is very comfortable, right?
Yeah, it's a good deal. If you win this one, you get to drop anchor and see what your competitors are doing. See Matias Diaz running down the line, nice backflip in the face, turns around quickly, gets around. I think your Iquique friends will be very happy with that.
Matias Diaz is the best rider of Iquique, no question.
Nice, that's good to see him here.
Best Iquiquenian rider. It's just like that. It used to be my good friend that's now in heaven, Alexander Whitman, the best style that I've ever seen. But now it's Matias.
All right, Uri Valadao going down this one. Uri style ARS, and there he goes. I think he's not having a good day today. He's struggling a little bit to hold on to his maneuvers, and you guys have unfortunately lost a brother in Iquique, Alexander Whitman. He's the
community, the bodyboarding community.
That's correct.
Worldwide,
a key figure there, but you guys, good human being. And as bodyboarders, we salute what he's done for the sport and what he's done for everybody else, and he's good vibes. So long live the Whitman. 10 minutes to go. Amaury, 11.65. Matias Diaz with that air forward, hitting a 5.40, bumping himself into
there's a set
second
rolling.
position. Uri Valadao having a tough day at the office. And Lionel Medina playing the long game. He's got a 6 point only, but holding on to that priority for a very, very long time. Looking for the good waves, but he needs to stay busy because he's up against Uri, Amaury, and Matias.
That's right, and here's the split pick situation. Here comes the leader of this heat. What is that, man? What is that?
That is Amaury Laverne.
That is a backflip that I don't even know if I'm going to get to at least once in my life. That is just so perfect.
Incredible. And again, he backs it up with a roll immediately. Being ready to attack whatever section comes on is so important, and that's why he just keeps on delivering.
Would you say that's physical preparation? I mean, to have the ability of throw a very explosive maneuver and then throw another one right away. Do you think it's due to a good physical condition, or do you think it's due to a mental state?
Look, I mean, you got to do both. You got to have both. This is physically demanding to be able to do that every single day, and the type of waves he surfs is incredible. So he looks after his body. He puts a lot of time and effort into his fitness and into his well-being, physical and mental, because the mental part is so tough for these guys, traveling so hard, getting here, competing, the pressure that they have to perform every single time, it gets to you. And
It gets
it
you.
definitely gets you. And you said it yesterday, having a sports psychologist to have that outlet, to be able to give you the tools and the techniques to be able to
For me,
manage
it's the
it.
most important.
It's super important, but you have to look after your body.
Look at that. There's change of situation. Sorry to interrupt my good friend. It's Matthias now in the second position. But no, you know what? Everyone is in Cumberland. Welcome to the strange.
Welcome to Maryville, Mosville.
Oh no.
This is, clinical textbook surfing. Just quiet, under the radar, and doesn't even have priority. Yeah, he hasn't had priority in a long time. I don't think he even had priority in this entire heat. So Lionel Medina losing his priority, not getting any scores, super frustrating. Uri Valadar is having a tough day at the office. He's been having some good maneuvers, but just couldn't land them and hold onto them, getting out of the white water. We probably would have seen a closer battle for that first position. But Matias Diaz doing Iquique proud, doing Chile proud, holding on, making sure he's in that second spot. And he's been surfing consistently and also very good, but now he's got that priority.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is difficult to get out of the combo and get that first position when there's 6 minutes to go, but it's not impossible. I mean, the level of these riders, it's amazing for sure. We don't have to tell you people how, I mean, the achievements of Uri Balalau and Lionel Medina, and of course Matias Diaz. But yeah, it's all about the first position, and Amaury had made it very clear that it's in control. He's holding an 8.5 and a 7, and here comes Leo. Vamos a ver si Leo consigue ahí lo que él me dijo que quería hacer, un contrario cambao. ¿Cómo es? Un giro, ay Dios mío, estoy mezclando los términos. Nosotros le decimos reverse o reverso o un contrario aéreo, pero ellos allá le dicen aéreo gambao, ¿no? ¿Dónde está la gente de Canarias? Que no he visto a nadie por ahí sintonizando. Vamos a ver. Estamos aquí echando un ojito de vez en cuando. Dion, we are breaking our own... look at that. Here comes Matias to the right.
All right, Matias, now's your time. Lifts that leg, wants a lot of speed. Unfortunately, cursing at that wave, not giving him a section, leaving Moz and Uri Valadar on their own. Two fierce competitors, fierce rivals over the many years that they have been competing. There's been some amazing Amaury and Uri Valadar battles. But we've got Matias Diaz getting in between the two of them.
Yes, but you know what? Here comes again.
El Jefa.
Mozinator. Let's see what he can offer. Beautiful barrel. He's going to get out.
Oh my goodness.
Spinning.
Bego. That was so deep. That was so deep.
And difficult. It was like a mushy thing, right?
That was
it
so
wasn't
deep.
that clean. Okay, wait. There's a nice
There's
one
more waves.
coming there.
Please wait for the replay. Okay, let's quickly look at this. Behind the peak. High-ish bottom turn. Look how deep it is. Where is he? It's pinching at the top there. Steams out. Hooks a little forward spin out there. Ah, man. That is just beautiful to watch.
Steams out. I like that expression. Yeah.
9.5,
Came out.
8.5, 18 points score heat. The highest of everything. 9.5 of that barrel. The judges absolutely loving it. The technicality of that barrel was second to none.
Chacho Amaury, ¿qué pasa, tío? Un 9. Ahora Amaury un 9.50, gente. 18 puntos. Esto es lo más grande que hemos visto en este campeonato. This is the biggest score we have seen in this competition. And, oh my God. What a sportman. What a sportman is Amaury. Lo más alto que hemos visto definitivamente va a ser Amaury el que va a avanzar directamente a la ronda 7. Esto es una ronda de no eliminación. Los otros 3 competidores no se van. Van a lo que se llama repechaje, repecharge, repescaje. Van los 3 competidores que quedan abajo de, por supuesto, Amaury con la nota más alta del evento.
9.5, 8.5, incredible riding, 18 points, and it's, it must be devastating sometimes for your fellow competitors in that heat, knowing that there's one guy that's completely dominating all 3 of you, and you just can't answer back to that. It's not like he's doing anything different than what these other guys do. He's just he's got such a good rhythm with the ocean right now. The waves he's been selecting, has been phenomenal, given a 9.5 and an 8.5. And I think it also shows his experience here at Arica and Floppos, being here for many, many years, having to surf this wave in all types of conditions, maxing to this fun skate park that we have here right now. And it's just testament to his scoreline.
Definitely. Well, for everyone that is tuning in, this is the heat number 7. We're gonna see one more heat, and I let you know who is there, but I think you already know. It's the great Dudu Pedra, Luis Eduardo Melo from Brazil. Dudu, Eder Luciano, which is an amazing rider, also from Brazil. The Venezuelan that he's been showing a lot of dominance here, Neiver Romero, and the one of the twins, Rodrigo Silva Bartorro. So that's the last heat of the day. You can go, you can move. Make sure to share and let the world. Uri Badalao.
All right, Uri looking to get out of that combination land. Nice little quick little barrel. Not going to help him too much, but will definitely give him some momentum, as it's cold outside. The water is cold, and these guys are from the tropics, from Brazil, where it's warm weather, warm water, and I think the cold water is quite possibly having a small effect, as Amari finds himself very comfortable in the colder conditions coming from the Canary Islands of about a 15 to 20 degree water, sometimes maybe a little bit warmer. So Mars very acclimatized to these type of conditions.
No, you know what, Dion, I don't even think that even matters anymore. I think everyone that comes to compete, it's so, look at that. Uri managed to come out of the 3rd position, and now he's getting a 6 after that last wave. Great. Actually, it's 11:55 is not that bad for what we have seen today. It's just that most is most. He really found the perfect ones. But yeah, I believe in these times the riders are surfing there, they don't care about the rocks or the barnacles or the cold or anything. They're just, so amped, so motivated to be back in tour. And thank you very much, all the athletes and everyone that is present here as well. And here it comes again.
I mean, everybody doesn't even look at this wave. Mars turns and he looks at it, he sees this thing. There he goes, quick little backflip. This guy's just having fun. And this is a wave that any one of the other 3 guys could have taken and improve their score, improve the opportunity. And Mars just turned burnt, like, I got nothing to lose. And here we go. Here we go. Matias Diaz, your man, up and riding. Let's see, can he sneak back into that 2nd position? Hooks a backflip, little cover up, comes out of this one, looking for that 2nd scoring opportunity, but he's coming to a close. 30 seconds to go. Can he get back into P number 2?
He's gonna leave. I will leave. It's 30 seconds. It's 15 seconds. It's all good, He's going straight. It makes. I mean, it does make difference on the place you end up if you are like analyzing with you want to compete in the next round. This is a replay. Nice looking roller, and officially the heat it's over. And we're waiting for that score for Matias, but I don't think that's gonna be a 6.15. Let's just hit a quick commercial break, and we're gonna be back in no time.
what a lovely day of action. Mars dominating the previous heat. Fabio, welcome back. You saw that barrel real time, and you say it's one of the most technical barrels you've seen today.
Man, was deep, was very technical, was Moss.
Yeah,
and
it's
doing
just
the
Moss.
3-6 after was insane.
Well, Pacha, Agua, let's go. Let's get back into the water. Some last heat of the day. Some mega Brazilian action, and we've joined with the our Portuguese and Brazilian commentating partner, Fabio Aquino. Fabio, we called it this morning saying we probably in for a lot more technical surfing than yesterday. Yesterday was a fight for survival, fight to get into this round. This morning, it's been playful, it's been technical, and we've seen almost every part of bodyboarding. We've seen it today.
For sure, man, and we can see the technical stuff, and we can see the boards still working a lot, the fins, the legs, the touch, how you touch the board, how you stand in the board with your chest. Man, it's unbelievable stuff. The last wave of Moz was so technical. The barrel he got. Oh, look, we have a wave. First wave of the heat, blue.
All right. Oh, Mr. Silva with a nice little backflip. Rodrigo Silva coming in from yesterday and opening up his account with a beautiful backflip. As we see, rider in red, Dudu Pedra. Man, this is the barrel machine. If someone's going to get out of that, that's him.
Man, Dudu, it's a great bodyboard. He's a great person. He's like a legend in Itacoatiara.
Oh, absolutely.
Dudu é sem palavras, o Dudu. É um cara fenomenal, é um big rider, conhece Itacoatiara como ninguém. Itacoatiara é uma onda muito pesada, então aqui em Arica ele se sente muito à vontade. Arica também é uma onda muito radical, apesar de ter coral e Itacoatiara ser de areia. Dudu sabe muito sobre essa onda. We got a wave, we got a yellow on the left, unfortunately the wave just closed. E como eu estava falando, o Dudu também, ele tem uma escolinha de bodyboard em Itacoatiara, é um cara que gosta muito do esporte. We have Éder Luciano on the left. Hoje a gente tem 2 brasileiros nessa bateria. O Éder, que acabou de fazer uma onda de começo, uma onda boazinha, um rolo, mas com certeza a gente vai ver muito mais coisa do Dudu e do Éder nessa bateria.
All right, super. Thank you very much. All right, in this heat, in red is Dudu Pedro, in white Eda Luciano, in yellow Neva Romero, and in blue Rodrigo Silva. We'll get the score graphic up for you guys in a bit. Let's look at this little replay of Eda Luciano. Eda is no stranger to this wave. In his signature white fins and white board, nice little rolo to open up his account, and he always surfs with those white fins and his white board.
Yeah, it's like his style.
That's his
white
style,
boy.
his signature style.
We have another wave, blue on the left.
All right, Rodrigo Silva looking for a little nice little backflip off almost nothing, and he's keeping busy. That's his second wave, and we're going to bring you that graphic score soon. His second wave of the last heat, and he's keeping busy. Very busy opening exchanges in this heat.
Yeah, the riders has to try a lot now to find waves, because the wind came totally different now. So you see the blue guy, the blue rider, try to do a backflip. He did flip. I don't know
He
the
did
name,
a backflip.
but
He didn't have a section, but he made it happen.
Yeah, first wave, it's okay.
Perfect.
And it's good to have 2 Brazilians together against a Venezuelan guy and a Chilean guy. I like that, man. I like. And let's see what Dudu and Eder can come together for the Brazilian boys and Neiver Romero. Well, we have a lot of Venezuelan guys.
That's
ripping,
fantastic
man.
to see. He's absolutely ripping.
And the Chile guys also, man. The guys, they know how to ride these waves with the rocks.
Without any doubt. Here we go. Dudu Pedra looking in. No, this is Neiva Romero finally getting on a good wave. A good-ish wave, my bad. And getting absolutely nothing for that one.
Yeah, it was not that good wave. Like I said, like you have to try. The wind came, so conditions are totally different now, and it's crazy. Like we have like no wind in the morning.
Glass.
They know already.
Oil
Like
slick, yeah.
middle day.
Yep, 11
For
o'clock.
sure,
11
wind's
o'clock
coming.
local time, you know it's going to change. Right, well, we're going to throw to a interview with our previous heat winner, Amari Laverne, with Begonia. Begonia, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, guys. We're here with Super Stoke Amari. Oh my God, Amari, tell us We just want to hear from you. What happened in there?
Yeah, it was a tough hit. We're starting to get to some really good riders now in the event. The waves are a bit tricky. It's a bit inconsistent, little windy, but still really powerful and good enough to get some good moves out there. I had a tough start of the heat. I was a bit stressful but we've got 30 minutes, so we've got time really to find waves. I find out 2 good waves there, and I make it to the next round.
Where are your expectations now that the tour is coming back? How does it feel to be back, and the expectations that you have for this year?
So my main expectation for this year will be to get back on the top. On top 16, top 10 will be my main goal. If I do a better result, I will be really stoked. And I'm super happy to be back on tour and to see a world tour again for bodyboarding. I think we really need that, and I'm super happy and proud to be a part of it.
Well, Gamori, we don't have much to say because you left everyone in Comolan the biggest score of the competition so far, 18 points. So anyone to say thanks or hi at this point?
Yes, thanks to all the guys following the IBC and all the passionate bodyboarders around the world, and to my family in Canaries, in France, in Réunion, and thanks you guys.
Best of luck for the rest of the competition. Back to you guys with the last heat of the day.
All right, thank you, Begonia. Mars legendary, Mars high fives all around. And here we go, back into the action as we're going to bring you some scores. Currently in first place is Rodrigo Silva with 11.6. In second place, Neva Romero with only a 4.25. Eda Luciana with first priority with a 3-point ride, and Dudu still yet to open up his account with a 1.5. So Rodrigo Silva sitting pretty in that first position and now currently holding that first priority.
Rodrigo started earlier, so he has 2 scores already, 5.5 and 6.1. He's looking good, but we have a lot of time still, so everything can change. Dudu tá em quarto lugar, mas ele ainda não conseguiu pegar nenhuma onda boa, só tirou 1 ponto e meio ponto, ele tentou em 2 ondas. E o Éder Luciano, mesma coisa, ele pegou uma onda no começo que tirou um 3, que foi o rolo, e uma outra onda que ele tentou, mas a onda ficou ruim, foi 1 ponto. O Neiver Romero tá com 3 ondas, uma onda 3,25 e outra 1. E o Rodrigo Silva, como ele foi mais rápido no começo da bateria, tem um 5.5 e um 6.10.
That's it. That's your situation wrap in Portuguese. 21 minutes, 44 seconds to go in this heat. Still ample time. And Rodrigo Silva in first position. Neymar Romero second. Eda Luciana third. And Dudu Pedro in fourth. Never count out these 2 Brazilians. They are fierce competitors and great friends. But in the water, a Brazilian in the water is a dangerous Brazilian.
Yeah, but I can say, man, the Venezuela and the Chilenos, it's the same, man. They are hungry for first place. They love the bodyboard stuff. Chile, it's amazing place for bodyboard, I can tell you. A lot of riders, a lot of good riders, a lot of good people, and they always welcome everybody to show their skills.
Yeah, absolutely. Chilean hospitality is second to none, and with a coastline of about 4,000 kilometers, a open bare coastline, there are waves here that has yet to be discovered. There are waves here that are top secret. Even if you go down south into the Patagonia region, there's thousands and thousands of islands. Pablo Jimenez recently went on a little bit of a boating excursion looking for waves, and they found absolute gems, point on point and beach break on beach break. It's cold, it's tough travel, but he just says there's an endless supply of waves in this entire Chilean coast. Eda Luciano.
We have Eda Luciano to the left, sorry, but the wave is not that good, and the wind, man, the wind is just chop everything. And like you said, and it's a Pacific Ocean, so very energy, too much energy on this coastline.
I wonder what's going on here. Why he's
I think they
out.
split picks. The yellow guy went to right. Was Neva Romero. He's trying to get a good wave too, and that's the leader of the heat.
Good looking wave, massive backflip in the flats, turns around beautifully. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is why he is your current heat leader, Rodrigo Silva, leaving Dudu and Eda Luciano having to ask some questions to themselves.
Man, Rodrigo Silva is doing good. He's on fire. He's a local boy. He's charging. He wants the first place pretty hard to don't go to that elimination round. Man, it's pretty hard the next round, round 6. I don't want to be there, man.
Well, that's why we are over here.
Yeah.
Dry.
Let's
warm.
go. The replay for the
Yellow.
guy on yellow, Neiver Romero.
Oh,
Wow,
nice.
he did a nice invert. Good wave, man. Good
A
wave.
lot of water washing over him. So let's see on the scores whether he is landed that one. Head over to ibcworldtour.com and you can check out the scores in real time and see how they are dropping when the judges type them in. And as well, you can watch the entire event unfold on the ibcworldtour.com with the interaction of the scores. 18 minutes, 33 seconds currently. Rodrigo Silva with a 5.5 and a 6.1. Total weight score of 11.6. Neiva Romero with a 4.25. And as we're waiting for the invert to drop, Eda Luciano with a 4-point ride. And Dudu Pedro still needing to get on that scorecard with a 1.5.
Yeah, let's wait for those scores. And I would say, I want to say for you guys that we're trying to speak a little bit of Portuguese and Spanish on this new IBC World Tour, so we can involve more people. So I say sorry for those guys, they don't want to listen too much Portuguese or Spanish down here. But I think it's important, man. We have a lot of guys speaking Portuguese around the world and in
Our
Spanish
viewers,
as well.
Correct. Viewers are global, and you know what? We don't have the budget to have a dedicated stream for Spanish, a dedicated stream for Portuguese. So we bring you a trilingual broadcast, and it's a lot of fun. Everybody's learning some new languages, learning some new words, and we're captivating our audiences, bringing them up to date, real time as to what's happening. So here we go. We have our graphic up and running. And there we go. Another graphic up and running. 17 minutes. Rodrigo Silva with a 7.25 and a 6.1 with a commanding score of 13.35. Neiva Romero with a 5.25 for his last invert and an 8.5. Dudu Pedro and Eda Luciano holding the first and second priority. I think we will see things changing closer to the end of the heat again. They have priority. Now they're going to be pick and choosing.
I think so too, and the 7.25 from Rodrigo Silva was that nice wave he got in, man. Was good. Rodrigo is on fire, the Chilean boy, the local boy, man. Pô, Dudu Pedra e o Éder ainda precisam de uma onda, né? O Dudu agora conseguiu um 6,50, uma onda boa em relação a essa bateria aí. Ele tá com um backup bom. Ele agora precisa de uma onda melhor para poder passar lá o Rodrigo Silva, porque o que importa nessa bateria é somente o primeiro lugar. O primeiro lugar vai direto pro round 7. Vamos lá, tem agora eles remando ali, o Rodrigo e o Éder para a esquerda, Rodrigo to the right. Let's see what Rodrigo can do in this wave. Close.
Yep, under priority though, keeping busy, nothing wrong with that. He does have a really good score, and I think he's very comfortable in the water right now.
He's just keeping the flow, just enjoying his heat, and that's how it should be.
Here we go.
Oh,
here we go.
Éder, Luciano, a double barrel, I think, huh? Double barrel,
fans.
man.
Take that one, fans. So Eda is back in contention, back in business, and as we wait for the judges to drop that score, Dudu Pedro Dudu Pedro snuck in a 6.5 somewhere, and we missed that one. Apologies, but Dudu Pedro with a 6.5, with a 7.5, and Eda Luciana. Well, there we go. There's a 7.75 for that barrel, and he's got a measly 3-point ride to Pedro. Here we go, Eda. Dub, spit, there he is. Boom, another barrel comes out.
Double barrel, man.
Take that one, fans.
I like how he bodyboards, man. I like so much, Éder. And he's a tall guy.
He's a very tall
guy.
Big guy. Power surfer.
Power surfer. So we see now he needs only 5.35. Éder, Tá bem na bateria agora, o nosso brasileiro aí, tá precisando só de um 5.35, ele tá com uma onda 3 e com certeza isso pode mudar a qualquer momento. Olha aí os dois dividindo o pico, o Dudu Pedra para a esquerda e o Neiver Romero para a direita. Vamos ver aí, Neiver trying to do a back ARS.
Nice
Pretty
ARS.
nice, man, like that. And I need to see how was the left for Dudu Pedra. And Ed Luciano, the last barrel, man, it was 8 points.
Oh,
they
wow.
changed.
They changed it. Good
Pretty
stuff.
good
That was a
score.
beautiful barrel. That second must be that little second barrel that he got just to put a little extra sugar in it for him. So Ed Luciano with 11 points. Neva Romero trailing with an 8 point, needing a 5.76 for that second place. And Dudu Petra with a 7.5, needing a 4.51 for that second position. It is still wide open. 13 minutes 50 seconds to go. The last heat of the day, heat number 8, round number 5. And we'll drop you guys an official announcement during the course of the day as to what will be happening tomorrow and for the rest of the week. Right now, all focus on this heat with priority sitting with Rodrigo Silva, our current lead heater.
Vou aqui falar um pouquinho do pessoal que está comentando aqui no nosso canal do YouTube, do canal do IBC, né? Muita gente aqui do Brasil, a Guta Borges mandando um abraço pro Dudu, o Daniel Vila Verde mandando também um abraço pro Éder, falando pro Éder aí, correr aí nessa bateria. Galera toda do Brasil comentando, muito legal, obrigado a todos pelos comentários, divulguem bastante, que a gente está aqui tentando fazer o nosso melhor. It's Dudu this is replay or
Yeah,
no? This is live, I think.
It's a replay of Dudu's 6.5 barrel. Actually, his last barrel, which is not 6.5, which is his 5.25. So Dudu Pedro
Dudu
back in
now.
second position, using his priority for a long time, and he managed to get back into contention.
And Rodrigo is back on the first priority, man. He's on fire, this guy.
This kid's got everything going for him right now, and rightfully so. He knows his wave, he knows his place, local Chileano, and he'll be looking to get a nice wave. And after that, completo, por favor. Dudu Pedro, 11.75. Eda Luciano needs to improve that 3-point ride, so it's still wide open for him. And Neva Romero has got some work to do, needing a 6.5 for that second position.
Yeah, Rodrigo is a local guy. Rodrigo tá buenaço, hein? Buenaço. Tirou uma nota 7.25 e uma 6.10. Está comandando a bateria. La manga. Está muito bueno, muito bueno, muito bueno. Dudu precisando de uma onda 6.86. O Éder agora precisando de 3.75 para ir para segundo. E aí depois ele tem que ter uma nota melhor ainda para pegar o Rodrigo Silva e ficar em primeiro lugar. Neiva Romero precisando de 6,50 com duas ondas já também de 5,25 e 4,50. O mar tá bem difícil agora por causa das condições do vento, mas mesmo assim esses atletas são fenomenais. Eder is pedaling again to the left. Let's see. Another little barrel. I don't think it's gonna change too much.
Yeah, second priority, he didn't. He's got nothing to lose with that one. He's desperately trying to improve that 3-point ride. He only needs that 3.75 to get into second place, and from there on, if he gets a 6 or so, he'll be banging to first position. So Eda is looking for it. He's always hungry. He's always keen. He never gives up.
Never. This guy, it's a machine, man. Machine. And now he's playing volleyball too, I think.
I see, yeah.
It's beach volleyball. He's a machine gun.
A professional league in Brazil. I mean, it seems to be a very prominent sport in Brazil.
Yeah, for sure. He's good, man. He's a nice guy. He comes from South Brazil. And Dudu comes from Rio, né? Itacoatiara, one of the best places around the world to bodyboard. Very heavy wave. We have like couple places to bodyboard pretty good in Rio, man. We are lucky to live in Rio. I live in Rio too. And all the guys from Rio, they have waves almost every day. We have São Conrado as well. It's a very good wedge. We have lefts, rights, the whole beach from São Conrado is very good for bodyboard. That's why I think that we have a lot of bodyboards around Rio.
Correct. A very big industry. A lot of people taking part in bodyboarding, and also it's just great to have events there again. Hitter turning, looking at this one. All right, he needs to improve that 3-point ride that's got. Goes for that classic Edo ARS. I mean, for such a big guy, with such a big frame, manages to get so much pop. Oh, split big action.
Dudu to left and never Romero again to the right. He's trying to find that spot to jump and do a big air.
Yes, he's like taking a chance, seeing what Jeff and Tristan and Gabriel Braga managed to get good scoring rides on the right-hander, but this heat definitely not delivering any right-hander waves. And it's a bit of a slow heat with the texture on the water. Things have changed and they needed to adapt.
Man, the riders, they need to know what they gonna do before they get in the water. Let's see the replay for Dudu Pedra, I think. Yeah, Dudu got a good look barrel. And let's see. And a roll. That's the best wave for Dudu, I think.
It could be. He needs to improve at 5.25. That's his lowest score. So let's see what happens with the scores. 8 minutes and 40 odd seconds remaining. Round number 5, heat number 8, last heat for the day. Rodrigo Silva, Dudu Pedro, Edo Luciana, and Neva Romero. Here at the 2022 Arica Cultura Bodyboard, presented by Pride Bodyboards. And thank you to all our sponsors. Thank you for everybody that's tuning in live, letting us know where you're from, who you are supporting.
I'm gonna write some things here no YouTube em português. Messias Marçal, salve aí pra galera do Caça e Pesca, melhor onda do Brasil. Não conheço, hein, Messias? Salve aí também pra Pérola de Souza, que tá torcendo muito pro Éder. A Guta Borges de novo aí, falando bora Brasil. A galera do Brazilian Storm aí, o Jorge Souza. A galera do Brasil tá em massa e a galera de Portugal também, André Camara. Pena que a gente não tem nenhum atleta português no campeonato. Eles são muito bons e atletas fenomenais. O esporte em Portugal também é maravilhoso. Para quem não sabe, eu também sou português. Eu tenho passaporte português. Então eu adoro essa terrinha, que é a terrinha das minhas avós. Um abraço para todos os portugueses que estão online aí com a gente. Malta, estou com saudades de vocês. Let's back to you, man, in English now. So still Rodrigo Silva it's on the lead. We have still 7 minutes to go, and we have again Naver trying hard the rights.
Forcing a little maneuvers, but he managed to get that ARS, quick nod of the head, and back out into the back line. The right-hander's going a little bit flat. It was a short, quick wave. He forced that ARS a little bit, but that section was there. He landed it. Back to business. And now, 7 minutes ago, Rodrigo Silva, still not much change in the situation here. Let's look at this little replay. Quick little right-hander. There's a little section. Boom. Hits a white water. Turns around in the face and bails out of that one.
So the last wave of Eder came out. The score was a 5-point, that ARS he did on the left. Man, it's such a big guy, like you said. It's so hard to do those maneuvers in a little wave, huh? It was little wave and he flies, man. He got a 5 and now he needs only a 5.35 to take first place from Rodrigo.
That's it, yeah. For such a big frame, managed to get so much pop on it. You know, it shows his athleticism and how strong he is, just to be able to work these smaller waves and get that type of projection.
For sure. Let's see what's gonna happen. 6 more minutes, the last hit of the day. So I think Amarillo was the guy who did the highest score of the day.
Yeah, that's correct.
So
also equaling PLC's 9.5. Jeff with his 9
for the best wave.
Yeah. I mean, Jan Campbell had a beautiful left-hander barrel. That's one of those chunky ones, and he executed a great backflip. I think he got an 8-point ride. So there's been a couple of outstanding rides, but I think for everybody watching, PLC and Moz, kind of the stars of the show, Jeff Hubbard. Let's not forget those air reverses he did on the right. He's 9-pointer. So it's been. This is a smallish day at Floppers. Imagine what we're going to be seeing later on when things really go.
Man, and we have crazy. A very nice forecast for the next days. Very nice, and we're probably gonna have I don't know. It's hard to say, but we maybe gonna have 10-foot waves for the final day.
Yeah, 10 foot plus. I'm guessing. Just looking at what this forecast looks like, we're in for a really good treat come finals day. 4 minutes and 40 odd seconds to go. Rodrigo Silva still sitting pretty. This young man, the young Chilean, holding on to his lead, making his countrymen proud. Eda Luciano right behind him with a 13. Dudu Pedro not far off with a 12.35, needs a 6.5. And Neva Romero hunting the rights only, needing a massive 7.76. Dudu Pedro up and riding.
Dudu aí na direita, ó, tentando demais pegar uma onda boa. Olha, uma boa manobra aérea, um reverso aéreo, mas pena que ele caiu para trás da onda. Essa direita é uma direita muito chata até às vezes, porque você acha que ela vai formar aquela conexão boa, aquela junção boa para você bater uma manobra aérea, mas é difícil às vezes, que você volta atrás nela. But it's still open, man, and we have now Rodrigo Silva again using his priority. The guy is on fire. Wow. Almost made it, man, almost.
Here we go. Neva Romero again hunting that right hand. This one looking a little bit better. Goes for an invert. Gets his body out of it. He likes that. Looking for that second section. Knows there's nothing there. Time to get out. Is that going to be the 7.76 that he needs to get back into contention? But he's got the mighty Dudu, Eda Luciano, and a very on fire Rodrigo Silva. I mean, one of the two twins, some of the youngest competitors. Here we go. Let's look at this little invert. Bashes again, similar to the ARS, similar type of section. Not actually that punchy section, but he had a lot of speed. Managed to get some projection out of it, and there he goes. But Rodrigo Silva, one of the two twins here from Arica, showing his local knowledge. One of the youngest competitors here in Arica, and you know what? Here he is, dominating.
He's coming from the bottom, man, and he shows the skills. He shows the knowledge of know Arica well. And Neva, man, he's trying hard to. I think he wants to fly. He wants to fly on the right.
Yeah, he's a flyer, definitely. If it was a little bit bigger, he probably would have been flying a lot further. But the waves, the right-handers, maybe not the best wave selection. He's probably surfing to his strong side. He's more a dominant side, which will be his right-hander, where he feels more confident. And you also see him sitting away from the other guys that are more focused on the left-hander. But you can always see it in the scores as well, Fabio, that the left-handers have been scoring better than the right.
For sure. And like you said a couple minutes ago, the boys was looking for the rights to fly, but then comes Moss and went only lefts and go for the barrels. Man, it's changed.
18 points.
It's changed every time. So you have to be connected to the ocean. You have to watching the waves. You have to watching the tides, the wind, everything, man. And sometimes it's hard. You put in your head you're gonna surf rights, and then you go there and comes that beautiful left, beautiful wall, and you can do like a big barrel and a flip or 3-6 or whatever. But for sure the lefts, man, can give you more score. We have Eda Luciano in the wave.
All right, Eda on the right-hander. Can he get one of those nice bowls? Yes, he does. Good loopy Eda style roll, and bombs out of that one right in front of the rocks. He needed to improve that 5-point ride. Just not too sure if that would be the one for him to get into that first position. He's a 5.35. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go, and it is coming down to the wire. Rodrigo Silva sitting pretty, second priority, and a 13.35. Eda Luciano right behind him a little bit with a 13 total score, needing that 5.35. Dudu 6.51. Take us through this roll.
Was a nice wave for Eda, man. Good bottom turn. He did what the wave provide, man. And let's see Dudu. Oh, Dudu just missed the first priority with unlucky pedal for that right. We have only 30 seconds to go, and here comes Rodrigo to the left again, the local boy, man, trying to improve his scores. What he couldn't see the wave. Oh my God, maybe Rodrigo is improving his 6.10, I don't know.
Yeah, well, by the sounds of the crowd, it's very possible. In the last couple of seconds of this heat, Rodrigo Silva, the young kid from Arica, one of two twins, dominating Eda Luciana, dominating Dudu and Neva. He's going to be one happy child tonight. Let's look at his little replay. Here we go. Take us through this, Fabio.
Wow, look at Rodrigo, man. He's on fire, just cruising into the barrel and a nice el rolo. And going straight to the channel to go out and
Enjoy
have
his
fun,
victory lap.
man, enjoying the fans. Muito bom, Rodrigo. Buenaço, buenaço. Rodrigo Silva foi o campeão da última bateria desse dia fenomenal em Arica de muito bodyboard. We had so much bodyboard show today. It was a pleasure to be with you guys, a pleasure to be with my friend and my new friend Bergonha. Was nice to be with you guys, man.
Yeah, what a great day of action here at day number 3 of round number 5 here at the 2020 Arica Cultura, presented by Pride Bodyboards in association with Union Floppos and the IBC World Tour. Well, a day riddled with challenges, but a day riddled with excellent surfing, top class, world class bodyboarding, PLC with a 9.5 mega air forward in this most beautiful flying eagle fashion. We had Jeff Hubbard smashing some insane air reverses, classic dub style. Jan Campbell with some clinical surfing, barrels, backflips. Maxime Castillo right out the bat, bringing in some beautiful barrel riding to massive ARSs, and that is exactly what we wanted to see today. We saw some young guys stepping up, showing their mettle, bringing it to the big guns. Amaury Laverne, the highest score of the entire event so far, with a combined score of 18. Fabio locking a 9.5, and I think it was other one. It was a 7.5 or something like that. Whatever gets you to 18. Don't count my maths today.
Don't forget Daniel McDaniel too,
Oh,
man. He
that
was
backflip was insane.
Was
That first
insane,
heat
man.
was
Like and the
incredible.
local boys too, man. Graças Chile, obrigado Brasil, obrigado Portugal, obrigado todos os países que acompanharam com a gente. Obrigado Bergonha, obrigado Dion, obrigado IBC. Qualquer coisa que vocês quiserem ver ou entrar em contato com a gente, pode entrar no nosso canal do YouTube ou no nosso website. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, jump onto IBC World Tour and .com and make sure you follow real time. Check out the scores. You'll also be able to view everything as what we do on YouTube as well. Follow the YouTube link, subscribe, and join us for the rest of the week here at Arica for the 22 Arica Cultura Bodyboard presented by Pride Bodyboards. We're going to be waiting for the interview with Rodrigo Silva. Begonia's running down there to have a look-see. So let's talk a little bit about, you know, this morning we got here. It's not the same floppers as yesterday. It's a completely different floppers. And we thought, like, cool, I reckon we're going to see a lot more technical surfing.
For sure.
And
Neil.
I think we nailed that. I think we got that from all the riders.
I think yesterday we had like a couple feeling that what the rides can do in a bigger waves, and today we saw maneuvers.
Very clean. I think the guys were a lot more comfortable out in the water. You know, knowing the fact that yes, it's high tide, you might just have you a lot closer to the rocks, but you've got these opportunities, especially on the lefts, some rights, but there's less we're talking today.
And the forecast, man, looks insane. We probably gonna have big waves, and those guys gonna do barrels and airs in like maybe 10-foot waves, 15-foot faces.
That's correct, and that's the type of floppers you want. You know, yesterday we had a challenging floppers. Today we've had the technical floppers. And I think coming to the end and coming to the finals and the later rounds of the event, we're gonna probably be having monstrous floppers. And that's the floppers you want at the end of the day. So the guys have been treated, they've been seeing some great waves, being able to play, relax a bit, and get into a good rhythm, and setting it all up for a great show come final stage.
And that is good because we can show the very best of bodyboard, the high level bodyboard. Bodyboard is for everyone, man. I always tell this for everyone. Any person, any age, any kid or old guy can be a bodyboard, can enjoy the ocean with a bodyboard.
I mean, we had Mike Stewart competing yesterday at I think 58 years old.
Yeah.
I stand to be corrected, but Mike was out here. He was competing. He did a beautiful invert. Unfortunately, he didn't land that one, and it's just he had some tough conditions and just struggled to get through all of that. So So yeah, bodyboarding is definitely for anyone and everyone. It's a family sport, it's an individual sport, and it's a sport that as you develop, as it gets better and better, it's a very technical, demanding, difficult sport.
For sure, it's good for the kids. It's good for to put the kids out of the screen, man.
Yeah,
This is
get away
so
from the phones and
good.
get-
You have kids. I have kids, so we know that. And this is beautiful, man. This is healthy. This is connect to the ocean, to the nature, everything.
Nice. Oh well, we're just waiting for the interview from Begonia. So no interview. Alright guys, in this case we're going to be signing off. Thank you very much. Join us for the official call. We'll keep you guys posted as to what's going to be happening. For myself, Fabio and Begonia, it's have a nice day. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy your Workers' Day holiday here in Arica and in South Africa as well.
In Brazil, in Portugal, everywhere. Thank you so much for your attention and for your spread of love of bodyboarding. Thank you.
All right, we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Be sure to tune in. Official calls. Mumbles out.
Bye bye.
You can try, but I won't stop, won't stop. Won't stop. Won't stop. Won't stop. You can try, but I won't stop, won't stop. I can't be stopped now, I can't stop. I can't be stopped now, I can't stop. I can't be stopped now, I can't stop. You can try, but I won't stop, won't stop.